All right, guys, we are back. All right, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do consider to smash a like button, share, and definitely subscribe. And if you're a member of the platform, massive respect. As you saw by the title, we are going to be doing another watch along. So this time it's the one of the big ones, where in which England takes on the Mexicans in the Azteca. So I'm going to make sure to check if the weather is okay because they were predicting delays in this game because you have a thunderstorm, and that's what they were trying to that's what they were worrying about. In order That's why they made few changes to the actual times. So they had 7 o'clock European time, or 8 o'clock Europe, no, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock European time, 7 o'clock UK time. I think that's what they had, or maybe vice versa. I think 6 UK Europe time, 7 o'clock. Yeah, but 7 o'clock English time. That's what they had posted, and then they reverted back to the 1 o'clock England time. Okay, so we are here for it. We have seen the Mexicans did a lot of things. We are gonna be showing you that. So look out for that. So as you come in, please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Drop your predictions. What you think will be happening in this game? Will the English come around and get the nod over and the Mexicans and not falter like a Brazil? Let me know, guys. We saw our brothers in the building. We saw Jura says like and share, people. Michael Guard, massive respect. All right, the audio crispy. The camera change, the seat change, the mic change. So I guess, and everything is more higher tech, you know. Yeah, so I guess we should be going up and up and up. All right. Yeah, so we're going to look at the lineups and everything, man. All right, massive respect. Vacation, yes, and people, you can become member of the platform. All right, because we're back out here doing some work, you know. So me, I wouldn't pressure you guys because I wasn't doing a lot of streams, but as you saw, man's out here improving the channel. So you need to improve the channel as well, people. All right, yo, the setup, you step up in a real life. Okay, all right, yes, I had done some things. So anyways, let me look at the lineup. Let me look at the lineup, people, because this one is a nice one, you know, because England have not really started off good in this competition. They had played Ghana. The Obeah man really worked on Hurricane in the Ghana game. Then they played Ivory, not Ivory Coast. They played Congo, and Congo had them on the ropes. All right, so the game is registered as delayed. All right, the game is registered as delayed. All right, yes, the game is registered as delayed. So I guess I was correct. Okay, I don't know how long it's going to be delayed. All right, I the odds are very close, people. The odds are very close. Let me try and flip over to give you the odds, people. 1 second, let me give you the odds. The odds is very close. The odds is literally point 0.50. I've never seen Mexico this close to England, but obviously the condition where they're playing, the altitude, and obviously the form of England, all of that put together to make it much more of a closer game. But anyways, let me flip over here. We're gonna go through the lineup right here. Bless yourself, Umzo. Thanks for being here. DJ Gigs in the building. Massive respect. All right, so let me go through the lineup. The lineup here. Let me try and get some information on the delay of this game. All right, let me try and get some information on the delay of this game, how long it's going to be. All right. And people inside the chat, please provide me with things as it goes. Yes, because you know sometimes I can't get the information. All right, so England, Mexico, England. Let me see if the thunderstorm, the latest severe weather, is approaching the stadium. That's 6 minutes ago. Breaking: Mexico versus England has been delayed 1 hour due to lightning. All right, so 1 hour. All right, 1 hour. All right, yes. DJ Geeks, base of yourself. Umzo, how you doing, man? Umzo, you're in France and I'm in Belgium. So if you are up, it makes no sense. I am in my bed, you know, I am the one that's doing YouTube for people to watch and keep up to date. All right. Then we have our brother Guard, massive respect Guard in the building, saying that Balagan back. So USA will be taking it over Belgium. We will be here tomorrow at the same time for Belgium game blood. All right, and United States, yes, they are getting good, but the Belgian has something to prove, and let's see if they could prove something. They have beaten the United States all the time that they have played, so I think that you should give them at least some respect before you go in, because I've watched some of you guys' articles, especially the the people on the USMNT Sports Talk. They are giving Belgium no chance. They are telling that Belgium is kind of collect 3-0 and 4-0. I can't believe what I'm hearing. This is the most hype I've ever seen from a CONCACAF team in history. They are saying that a team that was number one for 8 years has no chance against the United States. So I'm telling you, people, I can't wait for the game. All right, because remember they had said Belgium was old, and that game ended 5 for Belgium. So I think that sometimes you have to watch the game and properly put it into context. And they are doing better. They are doing better. Don't get me wrong. They are doing better. But the level that they're putting United States, they aren't at that. You know, obviously I saw the referee can influence games big time because they did in the France game. The France game was never close. Paraguay, look at Paraguay. You guys need to give me more respect for my analysis. Everybody I saw telling people that, oh, dog crap Paraguay is. You get me? All of a sudden, people saying Paraguay dog crap, but I was saying that just a few days ago or a few weeks ago. No, a week ago, and you guys beat me about Paraguay. And just after people saying it yesterday, because they went up against France and they never tried to play football at one point. Paraguay did nothing in the game. Paraguay is a bunch of nothing thugs. They are just thugs, nothing else. All Paraguay wanted to do is to kick down the Ballon d'Or players them. And I've listened to their coach in the press conference. He's an embarrassment. He's an embarrassment. So Paraguay, I wish they could have taken a spot from Paraguay and give it to Italy, Jamaica, or Nigeria. I promise you. No, let me take out Jamaica out of this because Jamaica wouldn't have done nothing more. But because Jamaica is famous over this part, I think that they would have done better than Paraguay. Yes, Paraguay is an embarrassment. All right. Yes, that referee should never officiate a game again in football's history. JD, you can't blame them. The politics have big influence in USA. Okay. My team got knocked out, JD. Must win. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Two crap. Go on in them sport, yeah? Okay. All right. Is the game gonna start on time? No, it's gonna be delayed. So if it's delayed further, then I'm gonna shut my stream off because it makes no sense for me to stay up for a game starting 4 o'clock. All right. Yes, but I am going to stay for the 1 hour delay and let we burn down the building. All right. They played no ball. Yes, no ball. I rather see even Jamaica in it more than Paraguay. Paraguay played no football. And believe me, Jamaica is dog crap when it come on to football. And I can tell you that at least I saw Jamaica trying to play. You understand me? Yes. These dudes, no football. They want to play. None. 1 second, people, let me share this again. And remember, once you're live and you want to build the channel, share it to your friends and let them know that we are doing our thing. All right, massive respect for the likes. Yeah, man, thanks very much. All right, yes, let them know that we're live. And going forward, the next stream, I will be setting up both platforms. So I'm going to be streaming on both platforms and on the next stream. All right, so look out for that as well. All right, Guard says England 2, Mexico 1. To be honest, going into this one, let me give you the lineups. Let me give you the lineups. Um, that they had released. So you have Rangel, in goal, Montes, Vasquez Gallardo, Sanchez, Lucas Mora. The wonder kid that I've been talking about, what, around 2.5 years now, and he's 17 years old. So that's how long I'm talking about this kid, and he's 17 years old. So this kid have been good, literally from he's 14 and a half years old. So when he's 14 and a half years old, he took Jamaica's leading goal scorer game. That makes no sense. And we had said it's because he's Mexican why he did so. Well, he went on to win the Gold Cup, the Nations League, and he's starting in the World Cup blood. Oh my God. Why we can't stop tell lies? You so much telling lies make we don't reach anywhere in life? Because Mora is a world level footballer at 70 years old, and I don't know what Shamar Nicholson doing in life at this present moment. So, anyways, Luca Mora in the team, fully deserved. He plays well. Why are you so mad, JD? Anki Ill, why are you lying on me? All right, I'm going through the lineups, I am cool. I would have commented today, Anki Ill, because I saw you over tactical, but as I came on, he finished the show, so that's why I never commented. I saw you over there celebrating, yeah, Balagan back. I saw you, yeah, Balagan back. He shouldn't have gotten a red card. We America, we great. I saw you over there, and they were keeping church over there, church. Church. They are over there saying Belgium is old. They have no chance. I can't believe what I was hearing over there. I thought Jamaicans were delusional in Concacaf, but I'm telling you, the Americans, them, take the cake, blood. They are exceptional. I think a lot of Americans are closer to Donald Trump behavior than what they actually thought. Big of yourself, Uncle Ill. Thanks for being a Gilberto Moro, not Lucas Mora. Sorry. Mistake there. All right. Luis Romo, good player. Lara, and you have Alvarado, Jimenez, and Quijones. He went to the Middle East and he's doing well over there. When he just started to play, and I was saying, I wonder if the Mexican system will fit him to that level. This dude is firing, man. All right. I've been a follower ever since you first appear in Tactical. I know, Ank, I know you respect what I do. But I saw you over there over your church because it's Tactical Church, yes. JDB starting imaginary fights with himself and blame someone in the chat. No. No. So yes, so that's the lineup. Solid lineup. Midfield. Luis Romo. I don't think he has actually his true potential. I think this dude had the best defensive midfielder potential in our region. Don't think he has actually hit that. I don't know if he doesn't have a good agent, but every big match this guy seems to turn up in, and I think that today he's not going to look bad against England. He's surprising. He's not going to look bad against England. He really can roll football. He controls tempo. Very, very good player. Mora, I think today will be Mora's breakout game. I think after today, people in England will try to buy Mora. People in England. We had Real Madrid wanted to scout him. Yeah, Real Madrid mainly. But I think after this, Manchester City and those clubs are going to try and get Mora. Mora is going to be the big breakout in this game. Greeting from Suriname. How you doing? Chris, how you doing, man? I have not heard from Sean Basin. I don't know what happened to Sean Basin. I have not seen him for a long time. Hope he's okay. I still think it's a 50-50. I wouldn't be surprised if Belgium wins. All right, Ankil, thank you very much. If they had came to me that way and said, oh, it's a 50-50 game. But Belgium have the more talent. So if they do win, it's okay. But I think that I am going for a 1-0 or a extra goal America because it's on their side. Then I could have said, oh yeah, Americans being humble, man. I can live with that. I can see the way they saw it. I am okay with that. But the disrespect of saying that Belgium is nothing and they are old and they have passed their golden generation. Belgium bench players are higher market value players than United States entire squad. So the good players them that are young that they brought in for let me show you, they brought in for Senegal game, they are all 20 to 40 million or $100 million players. That's the level of quality Belgium have. So when they're talking about Belgium golden generation has passed, that simply means not for United States level of teams. It means for Spain level of teams, Argentina level of teams, the world class level teams them. That's what they're talking about. They're not talking about Concacaf level teams. Belgium always have better teams than Concacaf level teams. That's not a problem. Belgium would have topped Concacaf even with what they have now. You understand me? So we need to learn to be humble, Yeah. No, they are older, but even being not being the best. Well, that's a problem. That's a problem. I think people regurgitate conversations. Belgium players are not older than United States players. Belgium young players are younger than United States players, and they are bigger stars than United States players. Let me show you Belgium young players them Ankil, because clearly you're listening to Tactical and his friends them. All right, so let me give you Belgium young players' names so you can get to see them for yourself. I'm going to switch to age here, and you could see. So look at Belgium young players, them. Belgium young players, Doku, 24. So he's a star player, 24. Decataler, 25, right here. So those are the two older young players, them. Those are the two older young players them. No, we're not talking about De Bruyne or anybody. So those are the two older young players them. Look at the market value of those two older young players. 70 million and 27 million. So 100 million. So let me leave those dudes. Let me leave those dudes and go on the bench. Let me go on the bench and show you. Diego Moreira. Moreira is 21 years old. Onana is 24. Pendas is 20. Lamans 23, Winter 24, Says 21, Engai 23, Pardo 21, and then you saw Cooper over here is 25. So they can fool the entire team with 25 and under players and start in the World Cup with all 25 and unders. No, Ankil, all of these young players are good players, Ankil. All of these young players would have started from United States without a problem. They would have been superstars in the United States team. You saw them came on, and they were the ones that came on in the game against Senegal and came back in the game. They came on with being 2-0 down and came back to win the game. They came on against Egypt, and they were the ones steady the ship against Egypt. So to be honest, they were the better performers in this World Cup, which is the younger kids them. You understand me? So I think the perception is just because we have KDB on the field and we have Lukaku there. So that's why people thought that they have to rely on those players. They won the game with Lukaku was on. Lukaku was a game changer because he stood in the middle right there. All right. Yes, it was a game changer. Yes, but they don't necessarily need De Bruyne, and they don't necessarily need even Lukaku. To be honest, they can feel a young team. It's just that's why I've always said, I thought that the World Cup, the ego of most of these star players, older star players, will cost their team. And that's why I started to have little confidence with Belgium, because they took off KDB and he never looked upset on the bench. He was cheering for the other guys them on the field. So I think that if the coach goes to him and said, I want to go a higher level against the United States, I want to make sure I can beat them early and then I can bring in the game, I think maybe KDB will understand. And that's what I saw in the last game. I think the younger players them did so good, the older players them started to respect them. So they realized that if they start in front of them, they deserve to start. So I actually believe that the win that Belgium had over Senegal is a blessing in disguise more than anything else in this competition. Because I don't think before that KDB could have been dropped. No, KDB is droppable. Easy. Easy now. Let me know if you guys are following that conversation. So that's why I started to say that Belgium have a good chance to beat United States. Because now I think this is how they should have been going into the tournament, where in which the younger players them has the advantage to start. But it was the name players them that had that advantage to start. But the younger players them played themselves in the first position. And that is the lovely thing that I saw. And that's why it's very dangerous for United States to sleep on Belgium. Because now they have corrected what they came in the competition with. Let me know if you guys agree with that conversation. And that's why I started to say, look out for Belgium against United States. Yes, agreed with you. But this is the World Cup. Deeply corrupted. All right. Senegal got paid big. No, Uncle. Senegal have conceded 2 goals in 10 minutes in almost every game they had played. But clearly, you never knew that. So let me show you, Uncle, because remember, I don't sell propaganda. You know. I can just literally show you right here. So Senegal, aside from the 5-0 that they won, they played Norway. They played France. As you saw here, 90 plus 5th minute they scored. They conceded on the 90 plus 6 minutes. Right after they scored, they went down the field and conceded. And before that, Bakola scored in the 82nd minute. So 15 minutes apart for that goal. Let me show you Senegal next game against Ireland, and you could see for yourself. So Senegal, they were shipping 2 goals in close proximity from day one. Haaland scored on the 48th minute, the 43rd minute, and the 58th minute. So they conceded 3 goals in 15 minutes. So it's not a difference from what they did for Belgium. They only did it later in the game, but they did it in every single game in the World Cup aside from the Iran game. You get what I'm saying, people? Yes, but I'm talking about Senegal itself. Senegal itself conceded 2 goals in 10 minutes in almost every single game, and up to 3 goals in 15 minutes spans. So you see it Angel. So stop saying that they paid anybody. That means Senegal been getting paid for France game and all the other games. Angel, you never know I had that to beat you. All right, this is where facts live in, man. You can't argue with facts. You know. I'm saying that even though Belgium hasn't looked great, they still, yes, I think they are the favorites going into the game. Defense killed Senegal this World Cup. Yes, they are very bad at marking a central striker. Once you put in a big striker and not a floating striker that they can advance up the pitch, they have all sorts of problems, because that when you do things like that, you initiate much more range of passing, and they are not good at passing. So they can't play range of passing. So once you put a big striker on the centre backs, they have to play longer passes, and their team is stretched, and they are very disorganized when their team is stretched. They are a problematic team, and that's what Haaland did to them. That's what Lukaku did to them. That's what Mbappe and Co did to them, because they realized they can stretch them. I saw Mane on Instagram. He bought a new $10 million house. Just saying. All right. Well, Mane, credit to him. I saw that he had some bust up with Koulibaly in. I don't know if it's true, but that's what they were saying. He had some bust up. But that's what with Senegal. I can't stand them. Because they always have something to blame except doing their actual job, you know? All right, guys. So we got a delay. Let me try and go through the England team. But obviously it's World Cup time. We have to do the discussions. So you have to understand, people, all right? And that's why we don't rush to jump and say certain things. We try to make sure it's based in much more facts. So for England, Pickford gets back his start JD, this World Cup is stage for Messi and Ronaldo final. I don't. Can they still make the final? Ronaldo is over here. Yes, they can still make the final because Ronaldo ended up over this side. Yes, so Ronaldo, and then Messi. Yes, they can. They could meet each other, but Peru, I don't. I think Portugal is so bad. Portugal is so bad. Um, no, I don't hate Senegal. I just think that they're arrogant. They're arrogant, and I don't think they're all that smart. I kind of saw that from early that they're not that smart. You know, and they're egotistic. They're too arrogant, man. Especially when before the game for Morocco, when I heard what they're saying, I'm saying, oh, they keep getting away with this. I can't. I'm agreeing with Omzo. He just ate Senegal, but everything that I have said, it's a full time for you guys to stop saying I'm eating things, because what it's gonna prove now, it's prove that intelligent I am, and I observe things more than you guys. Because the Belgium coach literally came out and stated that he knew that they would have dropped concentration at some point because that's what this team does. So, you guys don't say the Belgium coach ate Senegal. But I've been saying this before Belgium played Senegal. And I told you that's the reason why I'm going for Belgium over Senegal. And then it happens, and then you guys still come here and saying that I ate something. Sometimes I'm just more intelligent, blood. And I'm more outspoken at the same time. Give me credit, man. Stop bad mind me, blood. All right? I am talking to players, them blood. I am talking to players, them Omzo. I'm talking to players, them. I said they need to give me my credit, because the coach of Belgium said the same thing that I've been telling you guys for 2 weeks, and you guys out here making up stories. You want me to show you the coach quote? All right, let me show you guys the coach quote because you guys need to start give me credit, man. You guys need to start put some respect on me. You guys are getting free information from me. You guys should have been paying more for this thing, and then you're telling me that I'm bad-minded. Blood, I'm elite at this thing, blood. All right? Belgium got lucky. It happens in football. I think you don't know nothing about football if you think that Belgium got lucky. Omzo, you need to stop, Omzo. You're just bad-minded. Omzo, you bad-minded. All right? Belgium was absolutely S for 80 minutes. You never watched the game. Belgium literally started to control the game from 60 minutes in the game. From they made the changes them and they went into their third set of changes, they started to control the game. Because once Lukaku get on the field, they couldn't advance up the pitch because they are not sensible enough to play out with two centre backs. Simple as that. That is just the flat out truth. But you just don't know what's taking place on the field, and you're filled with attitude. And then when man out here telling you what's taking place on the field, because I know what's taking place, you're out here turning it into bad mind. You know what, Umza, I'm not gonna make a drama out here. I'm not even paying Umza any mind anymore, blood. Cause every time I'm right, you make up some more story, brother. Just get away, man. Get away, man. All right. Anytime what you guys do is just because somebody black, I need to support them and make up stories. Black brother, make we talk sensible. Senegal have always been average blood, and no, you have the coach chest to talk. Yes, because I've been saying this damn thing before, and the man used the same tactics and got the victory. You bad mind, Umzo. All right. Okay, no problem. Belgium was S. Belgium is S and everything, blood. All right. Yes, Belgium is S. And yeah. I'm not gonna fight with the Umzo. Let me just stay on part. Let me stay on part. I'm not gonna let Umzo draw me out. All right. No. Pero him just always want to worry me, man. Because it proved that I was right in what I was observing, and the man just can't say, JD. Maybe in life I really doubt you, man. You have been proving us correct over and over for years. And I'm on this channel beating it every year. Let me change it now because I saw that you're really improving in your delivery and stuff. But the man come here same way to fight me every single day. You know? He can't give me my respect. It doesn't matter. Quick question, JD. If Portugal and the US wins, is there a good chance US beat Portugal? Yes. Yes. I think Portugal. I think Ronaldo is holding back Portugal. If Ramos starts, Portugal beat the brakes of United States. If Ronaldo starts, Portugal have a good chance to beat. USA have a good chance to beat Portugal. Yes. And we're talking about that. You saw Ramos came on and Ramos scored in no time when he came on. So sometimes people we are talking the football right here. And you guys are in sensational land because Ronaldo is a big star and all of those stuff. Yes, yeah. Yeah, United States can beat Portugal. They can. Jared, people, the Ronaldo fan base, them coming out to beat me. All right. I can I explain myself why I've said that? I can show you the channels, I can show you the facts and the metrics, and show you that when Ronaldo is on the field, the mobility bit of the squad is not the same. I am not asking you. Obviously, Ronaldo is more intelligent because he goes through a lot more and he learns a lot more. He might be naturally more gifted than Ramos, but Ramos is not that low level blood. All right. No, I never say US beating them, but I said if Jairus, I've been saying one of these older players will cost their team. One of these older players will cost their team, and I think it's going to be Ronaldo. I actually think it's going to be Ronaldo. Cost their team. Portugal can win if Ronaldo is the goalkeeper. He might just even score home goals. Yeah, JD, you lost me on that one. Ronaldo is the GOAT. But that's my problem, Pero. Every metric show you that it's so slow and labored with Ronaldo in the team. It's amazing that people can just still have Ronaldo of 10 years ago and still be doing that, man. I don't think you love the football like you loved a specific man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm not a CR7 fan, but good lord, Oh, I'm 80. The man them say I'm 18 on Ronaldo. Damn. People, let me know who agree with me because I have the facts, and the facts agreeing with me, But for some reason, you guys are going to. Oh, God. The man them said I'm 18 on Ronaldo. Oh, God. Oh, God. I can't believe common sense just lost ways when we have star players. I think a lot of us, make our teams lose games, No, I understand, All right? No, I understand, why we lose games, Because the star players, them in our team. 1 second, people. My focus maybe gone a little bit forget. The star players in our teams, we may get away with everything, people. All right? Ankil said, I agree with you in the USA versus Portugal situation. Listen to people. The only thing United States have is actual legs. United States just have legs. They're a cardio team. United States was the second most covered distance team in the last World Cup. That's what they do. They have nothing. They have no technical ability about them. They can't compare with high level teams. But what they do is to make sure they do the running for you. They are going to run. You can keep the ball. They're going to still run. They're okay with every single situation. And now they have brought in a Pochettino that kind of refined that stamina based team. That's a cardio, but they have much more swashbuckling styles that they get down to the wide channels and with the ball in a lot more easier. So I'm telling you, with a labored striker that can't hold back the defense line, it's a problem. You need players to put old Tim Ream under pressure. Tim Ream is like 19,000 years old. You get me? If you allow him to advance up the pitch, it's easy because they have wing players that can do the recover pace for Team Ream, so they can advance up the pitch, and that's what they did and stifle Paraguay and beat the dog crap out of Paraguay in 10 minutes. That's what they did and beat the dog crap out of Australia in 10 minutes. And Australia, look at what Australia did to Egypt. Australia run through Egypt like they are nothing. Egypt got lucky to win it on penalty because Australia should have won it in normal time. You get me? Look how Paraguay couldn't pull off their craft. How they pull off their craft on Germany. Because Germany just never had the legs. Germany just never had the legs. They had the technical ability and everything. They just never had the legs to just outrun them and get the early goal and then use your quality to get past them. So that's why the scamming of Paraguay comes in. The thugs of Paraguay came in. So people, how you doing, man? Yes, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just explaining something, but because it's Ronaldo, I just pointed out something. United States is one of the best teams in the world with just running up and down. They are very good. No diamond painted. The match doesn't. It's not. It's delayed. It's delayed. So we are waiting to get the actual final report. The first note, they said it's going to be back in an hour. So I will have to wait for 30 more minutes so we could know if it's further delay, and then I will decide what I'm going to be doing. So people, I do respect the United States. I know that they're very good. And that's why I could agree with you guys to say if Belgium starts all the old players, United States have a very good chance of winning. But what I saw these young players did, I don't believe that United States beat these young players. They are very good, but I think that Belgium has to make a big decision on the young players to beat United States, because United States, they are that dude. They are not. You're not. I saw Netherlands in the last World Cup. Netherlands had to fine tune their system to play as narrow as possible, because United States was running them down to wreck. United States ran down England to wreck and should have won that game in the last World Cup with England. They got a draw out of that game. So people, United States, they have their good things about them. But it's just because elite teams can negate that very easy. That's why I don't have them this high. But when it comes to stamina level, they are that dude. They are that dude. And to be honest, the entire Concacaf is very good at stamina level. We have to give him that. He's 41 years old. He's been kicked since 16. To be honest, I don't expect much from him this whole World Cup. Yeah, JD hasn't been the same since Jamaica lost the DR. No. I expected Jamaica to lose the DR. DR was very good, and Jamaica was not all that. You remember, if Curacao beats it, I don't know how much faith I would have had for Jamaica to beat DR, because DR is better than Curacao. You understand me? And DR is better than most teams in the CONCACAF region. You get me? Yeah, so the Jamaica winning games, that wasn't me. I never said Jamaica would have won this game. I actually said DR would have won the game. I did predict DR to win the game. Portugal is able to hold the ball just as good as any team. They will make a USA run. Please, let's not talk about JA. Yes. The game is delayed because England team is in the pharmacy picking up Viagra. No. All right, so let me go back through the England team, people. People, this discussion, we like it, It's just sometimes Umzo goes over the top. But these discussions, we really like it, all right? We have Kanza, Guy, O'Reilly, Kwanzaa, and Pickford at the back. People, O'Reilly is sneaky fast because he's big and tall, But Guy and Kanza, I don't trust them, brother. Quiones will give them all sorts of problem. That speed for Mexico in behind the box he will have a field day for them. All right, Dwayne, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. I'm bringing France, but my guts tell me is Portugal versus Argentina final. No, Portugal ain't passing Spain. Jaros, I have seen nothing from Portugal to think that they can beat Spain. I've seen nothing whatsoever. If Spain don't score over 2 goals on Portugal, it might be rigged. It might be rigged. Spain will beat the brakes of Portugal. Spain will give Portugal a revolutionary beating. I think this is the game that will put Spain back at first. I heard Yamal saying that everybody hyping up France. But they had battered France the last time. So how can France goes to number one? He's young, he's young. He's really not media trained. I can't believe he went out and said that. and because the people played on him because they knew that he didn't know, like, he's not media trained. He said, but we beat them the last time. He started to sound like Wemby. We battered OKC. So how can they be number one? And they have not beaten us as yet. Yes. Yamal is lucky at football. He's stupid. I think he's just not. He's young. And he's not media trained. When he said it, I can't believe. I'm saying, damn, this is how your ego look. This man is ego. The man saying, yo, brother, you're over here talking about France, mate. Last time we brushed those dudes' blood. We know he never lied. But sometimes you have to be a little bit humble. France is playing a little bit better than Spain at the moment. Worst off, Spain got the draw against Cape Verde. Obviously, Cape Verde went on to prove that they are a very good team. That is true. But at the same time, France beating the brakes off everybody. So at least wait until you meet them again. You understand me? Big up yourself, Umbrella Sport. Thanks for being here. Yeah, man. We are here doing our thing. It's international football. I got to be here. JD, you see that boy action outside football? He's not the brightest. All right. Portugal coach is a joke. And though JD, he have two of the best midfield. But tell you what, he have a striker that's not holding back lines. So you can't blame my midfielders them that I can't find him. I can't get any space because I'm getting pressured because they can push up their defensive midfield a little bit more. You understand me? And that's what I was just telling you guys, but you're not listening to me. All right, Spain have played way better than France. I think no, France have played way better than Spain. I think so. I actually think so. But clearly, for the French play, the Spain player, them don't believe that. But the good thing is, people, they are going to meet each other. They have to meet each other to make the finals. They are the two best team in the league, in the competition, by far. I think they can beat up everybody. Everybody, Spain and France can give over two love. Everyone, including Argentina. Yes. Condolences to Steve Francis, legend, actual legend. Those are the players, the people in Jamaica that deserves respect. Very intelligent individual and brought education to track and field. Or advanced education to track and field. Yeah, sad when I saw it. Yeah, sad when I saw it. Yamal looking for that Neymar hype. Well, he had scored some goals, so that's why. Too bad USA about to spread democracy and all the other teams. All right. I don't know what they're saying. Are they saying the game starts? No, the game can't start. All right, let me see. No, the game haven't started. Yeah, so that's the back line of England. Then in midfield, Anderson and Rice. Both of them don't look good in the World Cup. Anderson and Rice don't look good. I know that Anderson, he got the assist them the last time, right? Was him? I think he got the assist the last time. Let me see. No, he never got the assist. No. Anderson and Rice did not look as smooth in the middle of the park. They look like they can get like the atmosphere, the condition. They are not dealing with the condition as good, you know. So I look out for Anderson and Rice people. They are not dealing with the conditions good, man. They are struggling. JD, always African feeling after Canadian loss. I've not spoken to African, you know. From I went on his show and one of his new co-hosts them tried to disrespect me. I've not really heard from him directly. He came on the platform and say hi, but I've not heard from him directly because I had to disrespect him. So maybe he picks a side against me to his friends, you know, because them and him and them live in Canada, so them and him are way more friends than me. You know, I just meet Africans on YouTube and I try to show him respect, you know, but I don't go with the disrespect thing. And his friend was trying to be disrespectful, calling me a liar. And then I proved everything what I said was true, you know, and he's not going to come back and say anything. And I expect better from Africans to actually stand up and be counting. He never said anything either. So I never spoke to Africans from that. And I think I would just stay on my channel, and if he passes through, I will say I, and that's it. You know, I have nothing against Africans, but I don't like that dude on his platform. I think there are some host Negroes, you know, some dudes that just they want to say Africa because um they want to feel good on the internet, you know. They don't stand for nothing because they truly believe it. I don't really feel people like that, you know. Yeah, so because what I never liked, one day I was there and they were disrespecting Morocco, and you could see that they ate Morocco, and I never respected it. You understand me? I never respected it. So from that day, I never really wanted to speak with them. And I told Africans that I don't really want to speak to these dudes, you know? I am just here to try and support you, to help you build a channel and stuff, you know? So I'm good, man. I'm good. I show Africans not more than respect, you know? Yeah. I never said I said I don't have any problem with Africans. That's what I said. I said I just had to disrespect his friends, and he seems to more. It's his friends, and they're in Canada. So I didn't expect him to pick any other side. But I am on my side. That's what I've said. You know. Yes, but I had to disrespect the dude because I was trying everything not to disrespect him, but he was trying to disrespect me. So I had to make him know that he's a nothing. You know. That's all I feel when y'all diss my Trinidad side. No. Pero, come on, Pero, come on. Yeah, one thing about me, you know, I will banter about nothing. I might be one of the most respectful person you've ever seen on YouTube. I am very serious, and I will tell you straightforward to your face, that you're a clown. Yes, but that only happens when you disrespect me. Uh, if believe me, me and you can be here and fight the whole day, and I show you pure love. But once you go out of line, that's the only way I will say something. Nah, man, I am not that dude. I'm not that dude that wants to have problems with people. Nah. But I just said it because Uncle is here, and I'm just making sure he should not expect to see me there. You know. That's the guy who sound like he's the smartest person on earth. Yes, TEDx. Yes, that's the same idiot. The same idiot, because I was there saying that I don't think African football is improving as to what you're trying to sell. What is taking place is more overseas players are getting accepted in Africa, hence why the teams are performing better. And he jump up. I'm a liar. I wasn't speaking to him, you know. Africans asked me a question, and I'm answering the question. He spoke before, and I never interject. I never said anything because I knew I'm not talking to him. And I just responded. So I went for the proof and showed that now it's a 15% increase of overseas born players playing for African nations in the World Cup. A 15% increase. So that means it's 15% lower of actual developed African players. And remember, I am a person who actually donates to Nigerian academy, because people come on my channel and I help develop players in Nigeria, Senegal, and Ghana with my own money that I've given people, because I saw what they're doing and I like it, and I spend my own money and do that. So I am not trying to put the people down. I am not trying to put down anybody. I'm just giving you a footballing fact. You understand me? But some of them maybe never went to Africa in their life, or never did anything for Africa. But because it's so cool today to support Africa to get clout on the internet, they are going to run on that side. And that's what I never like. I am watching African football from 12 upwards, and I'm telling you what the failure is. That's why I respect Morocco so much, because Morocco brings education in football in Africa. Everybody just run around and rely on their athleticism. And that's why I've always said it, and I've said, if you came on my platform, I've said anytime a black African nation can mix technical ability with actual physical football, they are going to be some of the greatest football players to ever play. I've always said that, you know. Yes, I did donate to two Senegal actual academies. Two. All right, two. And they were on my platform, and then we support them, and we did for Nigeria, and we did for Ghana as well. Yeah, man, Emma Henry. So I'm just trying to make it clear who I am, you know. So yeah. Yeah. Beer bandwagon, yes, that's what, and I was trying to avoid the conversation, and it looked like because these dudes are friends or whatever, he ended up on the same stream with me, and I never really appreciate that. So if I'm on my stream, he can't come on my stream. He can't come in no vicinity as me. So that's why I wanted to stay. So it was not disrespect when I said I have to stay on my platform. It was I can control my situation. Maybe Africans can't tell him not to come on the program, but he can't come on my program. That's a difference. You understand me? Yes. So that's what I meant when I had said that before. It's not me having any problems with Africans or nothing. It's just I am on my platform and I can do whatever I want. What's your thought about that? Not a lie, not a lie either, JD. The Senegal Federation was throwing parties and inviting girls in the US instead of focusing on football. But tell you what, I think the Senegal players them did not do themselves any justice. Any justice the Senegal team never did themselves. And I think that in order for you to grow as an individual or a team, you need to look at yourself first. I've seen Senegal players posted everything. They have blamed everybody. And the only person they have not blamed is themselves. It's like the fourth to fifth competition, Senegal blaming everybody. They have always have a problem with somebody else. And when you watch them play football, you realize that maybe the biggest problem they have is not the federation, it's actually themselves. When I can look at other teams and say, oh, maybe the federation stopping them from reaching where they need to reach, you know. Maybe that's the case, right? I can't say the same about Senegal. I think Senegal problem is Senegal. Players. I think the players is the problem. I actually think so. Of course, that's true as well. Yeah, man, I need them to start from, oh, people, I never played good enough. That's why we lost the games to Belgium. And obviously, we have other things inside our federation that's not making the situation better. So we need to make sure we fix those things with we being better. If they speak like that, they would be more likable. They would be more likable. You understand me? But this, I'm not coming back to play until the federation change. I don't like that blood. You understand me? I don't like that. I don't like that behavior, man. All right, so the game is going to be starting soon. All right, let me get it up. Let me get it up, people. 1 second. Blessings, Jaya. Thanks for being here. So that is my whole problem, man. If Senegal can just shut up and just play some damn football and stop blame everybody for all of their failures, I think that me and them cool, you know. All right, so people, they say the game soon start. Let me get some internet here. All right, I'm getting commercial, so clearly it's not starting as yet. Boy, we black people are not beating on the allegation anytime soon. Um, well, Jeros, I can say that they have federation problem, no problem. That might be true, but also they never blame themselves, Jeros. We have to look into it. Because Diakate, he said he's not coming back until the coach leaves. Then I heard that they're fighting the coach. That's something that was said on Twitter, so I can't take it as face value because I know that maybe it's not true, but I'm tending to believe it. You know why? Because that's who they are, as that's how they act on the field. You understand? So I think they need to blame themselves. Work on that first. Work on that first. Right? No, Senegal is nowhere near Morocco, man. Nowhere near Morocco at all. Nowhere. And I had said that even from the game finish. They are nowhere near Morocco. I think sometimes Morocco plays down to the competition, but Morocco better than Senegal by far, man. JD, the coach, has some friends in the program who are doing nothing but collecting check. Okay, I understand, Omzo. I understand. Ankil, I don't. I was watching Afghan final, and I think you guys are just. Oh, I don't think Senegal is all that as what you guys are selling, Why most black nation always have the same issue. Let's focus on education, less dedication to organization, not paying players etc. Well, that is true, but most of our people don't educate themselves same way, Jairus, so they can take over the situation. They keep on limiting themselves and then letting these slave masters' sons continue to take advantage of the situation, And that's what I'm saying, Jairus. I'm saying if the players them start to learn to accept who their first problem is, they can be more advanced and then one of them can eventually take over the situation. That's what I was saying here, Jairus. That's what Senegal better than Nigeria, Morocco. Nah. Senegal ain't better than Nigeria, Morocco. None of them. Senegal and Nigeria. Senegal, Nigeria, and the Ivory Coast on the same level. Morocco better than all of them. JD, we'll say it again. JD, USA, Canada, Mexico not supposed to be in Concacaf. No. They deserve to be in Concacaf. What have they done to be anywhere else? No, Senegal ain't better than Nigeria. No. I think they are adapt. Believe me, when they play, Omzo, when they play, you will see they are. They are gonna be in Afghan. We're gonna be. We are people. Let me reserve that fight. All right, guys. Finally, we are seeing something. We are seeing some movements, guys. We are seeing some movements. The players them coming back out to warm up. So I think the game will start within. They're saying 45 minutes. God damn. 45 minutes a long time. We get it, JD. You top dancer Nigeria, but stop it, bro. Oh my God. Oh God. Yeah. So why I can't explain myself at no time, Omzo? I top danced Nigeria, blood. One thing I have to love my subscribers, man. The man them said I'm top dancing, blood. Guys. If you think I'm top dancing, drop top dance in the actual chat. If you think I'm top dancing, the time is on. The time is on my screen. The time is on my screen, blood. It's correct, blood. It's 2:16 now. Well, Ankil has to be the first one saying that I'm top dancing, blood. All right? Oh, God. Oh, God. Ankil second again. Okay, everyone else not saying I'm top dancing, you know? Umzo might be the third one saying that I'm top dancing. All right, so people, the lineup for England, because we have not focused on England as yet. Top dancing for Nigeria as always. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mexico is South America. USA, Canada economy wise. Okay, Cape Verde is top two in Africa, in my opinion. I actually think Cape Verde will beat Senegal as well. Yeah, Cape Verde will beat Senegal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, because Cape Verde will make Senegal as the thing. And believe me, after that, it goes down the drain. Yes, yeah, Cape Verde. I believe me, Cape Verde. I think that people fun fact. I think that they are gonna build on this. I have more faith in them build on this than Senegal reaching anywhere. I actually have more faith in Cape Verde that has to find players on LinkedIn to get more players, and I feel like they are gonna reach more places than Senegal. In my opinion, I just feel so. Wagwan JD, it's been a minute. Lee Young, you have not been on the channel because you never saw any Jamaican content, blood. All right? You guys need to turn up for all football, all right? Mexico deserved the win. Lando, what Mexico did to deserve the win? Please educate me on that. All right? Because I don't think anything is put down for anyone. I think that you have to go out and play for it. All right? I'm convinced someone from Senegal caused you a trauma, JD. JD eats Nigeria more than. How can I eat Nigeria? I've covered Nigeria more than any other African countries. People in the African ranking now, um, it's Morocco. It's Morocco one. It's Morocco one. Then Egypt two, and then Cape Verde, blood. And then Cape Verde. Guys, we have a lot of people knows. Make sure to slap like button, share, and subscribe. All right. Make sure to get us to 100 plus likes on this one. We have been here bleaching, so I guess all they can do is hit the like button so you can get the visibility. So at the top rank. All right, guys, give me a top five rank in order. In order, type your top five rank African teams today. Today, I am having Morocco first. I think Cape Verde better than Egypt as well, blood. I think Egypt is just a Salah and Mamouche team, nothing else. I can't believe the Kangaroos them having Egypt all over the place, blood. Cape Verde look and the ranking performance wise, Cape Verde perform better than Egypt, blood. They are just playing Argentina and one playing Australia. That's the difference. And Australia was still better than Egypt. Omza said Morocco, Senegal, Ivory Coast, Cape Verde. So you put Morocco, Senegal second. You have to look at who they playing. But Omzo, one is playing Argentina. One is playing Argentina. Omzo, and you're Omzo, you're not. All right. Maybe my mic went out. My mic went out. So let me try. I don't know what I did, but remember the mic is new to people, so I don't know how to work the mic. It was just working. It was just working. All right. So, and I didn't want to trouble it to the man. No, it's going to be too loud. It's going to be too loud. No, no, no. It's not the mic. That's not the mic. No, I'm going to go back on the mic. All right, it goes back on blue now, but maybe it's going to be too loud. So let me turn it down. All right, so it's up now. All right. Yes, it looked like I touched it and it has some little problem. I don't know. Let me not touch it because I've not learned enough about the mic as yet, people. All right? Yeah. You must bought that mic in Morocco. Yeah, this is big. Yeah, it's a good mic. It's a good mic, man. The quality is better. Okay, Jamrap says Mexico 3, England 1. Morocco is about to go home soon. Egypt is already at the airport. So at the end of the day, they all going home. Um, Umzo, I have the best top five. England going home tonight. People, people, I've seen some disturbing things. So let me focus on this game. I think Mexico have maximized their advantage to the highest level. If Mexico don't win this game, Mexico is gonna get a legendary beating from me. Because they had people, they guys them airport. They're doing so much bad things. I saw video of them putting drones, firing drones in the airport, destroying things. I can't understand how host nations getting away with these things, blood. You get me? I think that what they allow these host nations to do, they are the people, not the players them. So let me not act like it's the players them, but at least they should protect the next country. They should protect next. And I don't think, I don't support England, but they never made uh, any effort to stop these people from firing not rockets, but crackers, firecrackers into buildings, make as much noise. They said England bought 15 different hotels just to make sure the Mexicans couldn't find them. Well, the Mexicans found them. They were on Sky Sports. Everything they were disgusting, blood. They were disgusting, and we got to call it, man. Yeah, it's on. I think I've reposted it on my Twitter. I've reposted it on my Twitter. All right. If extremely, I think host nations can get banned for those things. You have to control your fan base. You can't. You're already playing at a altitude. You're telling the guys them to get Viagra. Why should I take Viagra? Why you couldn't play in a stadium where me and you can play in the stadium? What's up with this looking for advantage? I love Mexico, people. You guys know I love Mexico, but I got to call these things out. It's like I don't know if it's not them tell their fans to go and do these things. I don't know. It's hard for me not to believe that's the case. Yes, yes, I remember 1997 they did something similar. I agree. The fan base of Mexico are not the brightest. Okay, God. I had never said that. I'm just saying what they were doing is distasteful. Yes, yes. So if you're better than England, go out there and beat England. Go out there and beat them. I shouldn't take Viagra. Maybe that's why my ex-wife left me. They are telling their fans to do this. Yeah, I think so. I'm not putting it past them at this point. All right. Ank, you need to stop in the blood. uh, Ank, Chicharito said that when it rains, the effects of the altitude is less. Okay, well, Chicharito can't tell us nothing because Chicharito wouldn't have known what is less or more. He's from the actual country, blood. You get me? All I got left is sports. Okay, okay. I'm very sorry, Hank. We're your brothers here, blood. You know, I'm sorry that your wife left you because you claim that you didn't have Viagra. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if someone in the chat can help you out, but I don't know what you're talking about, blood. Oh my God, Hank is something else, man. Hank say. Ank need help. People, Ank need help. Please help out Ank on the situation there. Ank says that he doesn't have any wife anymore. Stop gatekeeping those Jamaican remedies. No, 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 no. You can ask Umza for the remedy. Umza has them as well. I am the least Jamaican out of everybody else. I've kind of distanced myself from Jamaica. So I don't know what is in fashion. You have the type like Jairus in the chat. Jairus is in Jamaica, so he could give you a remedy that will save you and let you get back your lady. You know. They said Hank need Jesus. Yeah, so Jairus and those mans are in Jamaica, so they can Omzo can keep my name out of your mouth. Okay, I'm very sorry. Okay, so all right, Omzo. He never said you need Viagra, Omzo. People, yeah, people, let me stay to the football. This is going way out of hand. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. People, these streams are getting worse. Oh my god. So people, you see what England has to be going through? Imagine my chat. Look at my chat or it's behaving. So how can you tell big professional players that they need to take Viagra to deal with the condition? Why should I take Viagra, blood? I came here to play football. So what happened if they turn around and did something bad because they took Viagra? Can you charge them? So we need to think through these things in the blood. Mexico need to find somewhere else that people can play football. If you are so good, which I think Mexico is the best in our region, if they are so good, find somewhere else to play football and stop this antic of bringing people into where they can't breathe. All right, and telling people that they need Viagra and they need this and they need that. Rain need to fall. Hang need to prop it up. Ari not scoring tonight. I thought the players taking Viagra for all rumors. Okay. I don't know what they're saying in the chat. I don't know what's going on in the chat. I'm telling you the honest truth. Mm. All right, so guys, it looks like the game will be starting in an hour, so it's good. It's still good. We're safe for that. The game will finish like more closer to 5 o'clock instead of 4. And tomorrow night the same thing. Tomorrow night will be the same thing. My little kid will be watching the game as well. I think she's gonna try and stay up tomorrow. She's gonna go to sleep, then wake up to watch the game. Ank need energizer batteries. Maybe Ank. People let's leave Ank alone. Let Ank faces his own struggle. The English coach says that it's not true. Okay, okay. All right. Let me type it in. Did Let me type it in here. Did England to take Viagra? All right. Tutu says England players won't use Viagra. He never said they weren't suggested to take Viagra. He said um they won't use it. That's different from the suggestion that was made. The suggestion was made, but they said they weren't going to use it. So they ain't using it. They ain't using it. But yes, what's your take on FIFA allowing Balagan? Lee Young, I built an entire video. I think that video, let me tell you how much that video is on the next platform. That video is almost at 1,000 on the next platform. Yes, I gave my take. I thought that it was a red card, and I thought that FIFA showed your level of corruption that they have in them. Because what you're doing just doesn't make any sense, and people will start to think that you're corrupted, even if you're not corrupted. People will start to think so. So that shows me that FIFA doesn't care. You understand? How would Viagra help? Oh, let me see. Let me read let me type in. How would Viagra help? All right. So why England players have been allowed to use Viagra? Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna click it to tell you. England preparation for the FIFA World Cup round of 16 meeting with Mexico have taken an unusual medical turn, with reports suggest players have been given the option of using Viagra to help combat the effects of playing at high altitude. Let me hear what. All right, they said the knockout fixture will be held at the iconic Estadio Azteca in Mexico, which stands at 7,350 feet, 2,240 meters above sea level. At that elevation, the thinner air contains less oxygen, making it harder for players to sustain high intensity effort recovery between sprints and maintain peak physical. According to reports, England medical team has explored several methods to help players adapt to the demanding condition, with Viagra emerging as one of the options. Although the medication is best known for treating erectile dysfunction, it also works by widening blood vessels, which can improve blood circulation. And medical experts have long studied whether that effect can help athletes cope with reduced oxygen level encountering at high altitude. So it actually can help you because it widen your blood vessels, so your oxygen level will can go up. All right, so it can sustain you, not just the other things them that it's good for, but it also can help you. It can help you. That's the point is, because I don't want to say some things that I might not need to say on the stream, blood. All right, so let me just state it can help you, blood. All right, we have one in the chat. Bless myself, one. All right, big up yourself, one. All right. Bless up. We have Lee Young, Brian Burke in the house. Bless up, James Jackson in the house. Yes. So people were just reading. Um, why England would have taken Viagra, because once people hear Viagra, they just lost their plot. You understand me? Yes. So we have to really investigate what the Viagra situation does. You understand me? And yes, so it help the blood flow, widen your blood. I think what he said. Your blood. Yeah, it help your blood flow. It help your blood flow. So but my problem is why I need to help any blood flow. Why you can't just play at a different stadium? That's all I'm saying. Why you can't just play at a different stadium? Why we need to play in the Azteca? So that's my point. Why we need to play in the Azteca? It's not beautiful more than any other stadium. It's not more beautiful than any other stadium. I just believe that Mexico actually wants to have an advantage over the teams. And that is very sad. You know, I love the Mexicans, but that's very sad. You know? Same reason Bolivia plays that but Bolivia is not good at football, blood. You understand me? That's a different thing. They are not good at football. Mexico is one of the all-time greatest football teams. Football. Mexico is a football country. Mexico have made more round of 16s than most World Cup powerhouses. You understand me? Bolivia winning 2 out of 26 games away from home tell you why man want to play at high altitude. Mexico is not all that. Yeah, but Mexico over the years, we can't erase their history. Mexico have made more round of 16 than everybody in our region combined, including United States. Combined with all the other nations put together, and Mexico have gone more round of 16 than that. So how can they be not all that unkill? You know that sometimes we just bad mind for no reason. If the team from our region, every team combined with the second best team, which is United States, they have made more round of 16 than everybody combined. They used to be good at football. All right, so guys, this is the lineup is on the screen. What say you? And if you're just coming in, please do hit the like button. Share and subscribe. We are burning down the building. All right, Mexico are very poor considering their population size, but they are a good footballing country. Not bad. All right, fair enough. Well, Wunun, if they beat England tonight, I'm telling you, this is gonna come back up. If they beat England tonight, this is gonna come back up. They said it's a equal game. There is no if you're betting on Mexico to win, you're not gonna make any money. And I can't believe that because Mexico's valuation is like 70 million and England starting 11 is like 1 billion. 1 billion to 70 million, and they are saying it's equal. So that's how good Mexico is. Wow, I can't believe that. Emperor, and they're saying it's very, very tight, almost equal. 100% equal. Yeah, and one, and I'm very sorry, one. I am actually buying that excuse. When I'm reading this altitude thing, I think it's not fair, especially for a World Cup, because you get time enough to prepare these things. So the fact that they got a chance to play at this level altitude when they have several stadiums in Mexico that they could have chosen, I am very much disappointed in Mexico. Outside of Mexico, the odds would be yes, I think so. I think so. But goddamn, man, this is how great they are. They're woman. I'm just hoping that England put up a fight and don't just drop down and get embarrassed by Mexico, because if it goes 3-1 and 4-1, that's an embarrassment, man. That people getting fired tomorrow, people stop playing for England. Just make sure if you're gonna lose, it's like a one goal different. You know? One goal difference. Don't take any embarrassment. And if I know that Mexico can't beat England on no normal playing field by 4 goals. It can't happen. You understand me? So if they beat England by 4 goals, they need to postpone that game and find a different location to play that game. And believe me, if that happen, if that happen, the altitude have a big problem to do with it. I'm telling you. And I love Mexico, but this thing is getting out of hand now, man. Man don't get to prepare when they play qualifiers Bolivia. I watched Messi Argentina last 6-2. Yeah, oh god damn. They need to stop this then. For some reason, I think Mexico will beat England tonight. Is not no some reason. I think it's a high chance of them beating England. No, uncle, I've talked. I love Mexico. I actually love Mexico, but these things I can't. I can't really get on with it. Because I can't beat America for getting favor from the FIFA, and then I'm coming here supporting Mexico, bringing people up on hill to spank them. You know. Yeah, but one they can't be out here saying that they should beat down on England like that. One. The man them don't the man them don't care about England. They just want England to get beaten. Yes, people, England can get beaten easily. What we saw from England, they have no pace in behind, no pace in behind. And with technical football, if Mexico wins the position tonight, I think that they beat England. Once they win the position, I think that they actually beat England, cause they actually work position. And because of the climate, the condition of dreading your legs, if they can win the position, they're gonna dread the English players them, and I think that's gonna be a big advantage in the game. All I know, if Mexico doesn't beat England tonight, they are gonna be trolled hard. Yes, and they deserve to be trolled hard. I support Mexico. Make altitude kill them. England is a first world country and will be prepared. No, well, umbrella. That's not what England's saying here. They are literally saying the opposite. I heard if USA wins the World Cup, JD will retire from watching football. Not retire from watching football, but I will have to build some videos that I won't be proud of. You understand? JD, if FIFA, JD, that FIFA gift to Mexico, I think so. I think so. But this is bad, man. But the players are warming up, guys. Let me run through the lineup again so you guys could know, because we went really far off. We were talking about Viagra and those madness. All right, so we have Rangel in goal, Montes, Vasquez, Gallardo, Sanchez, Mora, Lera, Romo, Alvarado, Jimenez, and Quiones as the 11. So they have a very good 11, a fluid 11, but Jimenez, because he roams good, but he's a central target man. Quiones likes to cut in and do his thing, so I think it's gonna be slightly more static than roaming. Yeah. And then for England, you have Harry Kane up front. He's gonna have a warm time. Bellingham, Saka, Gordon, Rice, Anderson, Guy, Kwanzaa, and O'Reilly. O'Reilly really adds some pace to the backline, and O'Reilly is not the most paciest player, but he has good pace. Very big human being. And Pickford, I don't know why Pickford keep on getting picked for England. I truly don't understand. I truly don't understand, because I don't think he's performing. I am still perplexed by FIFA's decision. This is why people always cheer against United States. Yeah. And fully, if USA beats Belgium, they can make a final. They probably won't win. No, Jelly. If USA beats Belgium, they have Spain next. They ain't making no final. It's impossible for United States to beat Spain. Even with the referees, United States getting 4 or 5 from Spain at least. People, Mexico players ain't good, but they are well coached and have the altitude 12 man. England have much better players, but they ain't that good. No people cheer against USA because of politics and jealousy. Oh my God, nobody out here. I'm living in Belgium and I have no jealousy for United States. Not one. All right, not one. Man say people bad my United States. Brother, you put a situation and people talking in a situation and then you, all of a sudden they bad my United States. Oh my God, Uncle is something else, you know. All right, all right. All right, guys, make sure to smash that like button, share, and subscribe. We're about to get the game started. Yeah. Fight probably all broke out. Yes, yeah, yeah. They had said like couple people died in the last Mexico game. So I'm hoping that everyone makes it home safe because it's football at the end of the day. All right, it's football at the end of the day. Yes, so I'm hoping that everyone makes it home safe. All right, guys, massive respect. Let we get 100 likes before this video finishes. Yeah, man, love that, love that. Does the altitude really help Mexico? How many of these players actually play at the Azteca or altitude consistently? Brando, it helps them, Brando. It helps them, blood. They have not lost much games at that stadium for a million years, blood. Mexico is not that good at football to be battering everybody at that stadium, you know? No, I'm not falling asleep. I'm checking something, Umzo. I'm checking something. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. I was checking something and I saw Spurs losing 98 to 69. So I'm saying, damn, the game actually finished. The game finished. God damn. They beat the bricks off Spurs. Yes, yes. I agree as well. I don't think they should have the rights to do it. Well, they haven't played many great teams in the stadium either. Look who they played in the last 20, 30 games. Let me tell you who they played in the last 20, 30 games in the stadium. I think they played the United States there as well, you know, but I'm not going to say anything. Last 20, 30 games, Azteca. Let me see where they played United States. They did Belgium, United States, Central America. They did beat United States outside Mexico. I'm trying to find when they play United States. They beat United States in an international friendly. Let me see the stadium. I'm not seeing the stadium here, but more likely it is the Azteca. I'm trying to get it here, confirmation. Refer you. Where is the stadium? I'm not seeing the stadium, but they defeated the United States a couple of times. Well, Ank, they have defeated the United States a couple of times. Well, all right. So guys, we're going to get kickoff soon. Now we're getting boat flags coming onto the pitch. The stadium is packed. The stadium is packed. I am certain if you have the stadium held what let me see what Azteca Wolves. I think it will what 60,000 or something like that. Because it's smaller than some of the American stadiums. Yeah, so 60,000 or something like that. Let me get it right here. So Azteca. All right, so let me get the Azteca here. No, Azteca was 87,000. 87,000. Okay, so where I got that 60,000 from? Azteca was 87,523. Okay, okay, okay. 87,523. Let me see the attendance of this game. Yeah, this has more than 100,000 in the stadium. More people in the stadium more than the capacity. Well, so we have to play now. Oh, they remodeled the stadium. Okay, okay. Because I was seeing like 60,000 last time. So, yeah. So people, it's about to start. So, give me some predictions. Let me see who can turn out to be the winner in this one. And I guess I have to do this tomorrow. The good thing after tomorrow, maybe I will get some break with the timing. Yeah. Because I've been pumping out videos, people. You guys are not giving my flowers, man. I've been pumping out the videos. Okay, let me mute the mic. That's why Club America hasn't played there for a few years until recently. Okay. All right. So we get one prediction so far, guys. We need more predictions than that. Eagle Republic goes 2-1. Mexico. Everyone likes an yeah. Um, if you're into here in Senegal and USA, getting bashed all the time. I have not bashed the United States uncle. Stop it. Stop. I've given United States their flowers. I just don't overhype United States. That's all. But tomorrow we're gonna be back. All right. England has the worst national anthem in the. Oh my God, one. Oh my God. I need to find the England national anthem because one said it's the worst one. I don't know the English anthem, so I can't be out here saying that you're lying. 100,000, yes, 100,000. Okay. Let me see if I'm getting. All right, I have 87 battery life, so I'm good on the battery life. Oh my. So I might have to get like 2, 3 hours sleep. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Let me rush and pick up something and return. All right, come. What's Ang saying now? Never disrespect. Oh no, that's Wunun lives in England. Wunun lives in England. US has the best one. Okay, I think I've heard some lines out of USA's anthem. So I don't know. You guys fight for everything. The best anthem. All right. Let me get focused now, guys. We are about to kick off. I I say I'm going to favor Mexico 2-1. I'm going to agree with you guys and go with 2-1, all right? So let's get it, people. First off, about to kick off, delayed 1 extra hour. Oh my God! Come on, England. At least put up a good fight in that. I need to see if the altitude affects anything. If Mexico lose, they will burn down the country. Well, I don't know in the blood. I'm just hoping that we get a good game. And guys, you saw the time. It's 3 o'clock now. So as soon as this game finishes, I am going to be out of here to get some sleep, to get up back but before 12, so I can get my day going. All right. Guard went for 2-1. England. All right. Ankil go for 2-1 England. Ankil is a Mexico eater, you know. So maybe he doesn't mean that. All right. So I have to check Ankil predictions 4 times for me to believe that he actually bets on one thing. England will win, but I'm rooting for Concacaf. Okay, England will win there. No, I don't believe you're rooting for no Mexico. Um, Mexico made Concacaf proud tonight. Well, if Mexico can get a win over England, that would be big, man. That would be big, just the same. But I am going to question a lot of things, you know, like the locations and all of those stuff. All right, VAR. Let me see where these VAR individuals came from. All right, they're throwing water on their boots already. So the Mexicans and decide, oh, they're showing England that they have their eyes on them. They're all confident. Oh my God. All right, look at our little star player, man. Mora. Our little star player, Mora. I want to see how Mora gets on today. I really love that little player. That player is very good, man. Wunwun, Mora is a superstar. Wunwun, Mora is a superstar. Young kid from this region, superstar. When you said talent, Mora might be up there with any talent we can find now out of England, like young kids under 18. I think Mora might be better than every player in England under 18. Almost every player. I've not found a player that is as good as Mora under 18. Wunwun, and he's from Mexico. So they actually have talent. They have talent, maybe not like in abundance like England, but this one is a super player. Super player, Wunun. Check him out. All right, Hurricane people looking charged up. England will need to borrow Ghana's witch doctor. All right, so let's get it now. We are about to get kick off now, people. All right, 1-0 Mexico. Okay. That's a tight game. You see one goal alone in this game. Okay, I think I might see a little bit more than one goal. All right, Gordon need to show up tonight, people. All right, so we got kickoff, guys. But on my screen, you have slight of a delay. So we have a slight of a delay here. All right. So I'm about to get kickoff. So that means I'm 20 seconds on the delay, people. 20 seconds. England about to kick off, guys. England about to kick off. So we want to see how England move the ball. And all right, so England resets back to Pickford. Pickford is going to go long. Okay. Inside the box, keeper punches it out. That's kind of poor from Rangel. I think he could have hold that. So Mexico goes long over the top here. Players being held, but England resets the ball. And now we have Guy. Guy resets back to Pickford. Pickford goes long again. So the strategy is to bypass the midfield. 2 seconds in the game. All right, so England will Mexico will have a throw in their own half, right hand side, left hand side, I should say. Throw in here for Mexico. First ball cleared by England. Oh, a collision there, and it looks like he gets a yellow card. A yellow card already for Rice and Peas. Rice and Peas kicks off the entire face of Layla. Rice and Peas is a wild individual in the blood. This World Cup really showing up Rice and Peas in the people. Uh, Obviously, the guy bend down a little to he dipped to get to the ball, but he never dipped so low. You know? Yeah, he never dipped so low. I think um Rice's foot was too high, in my opinion. Rice keep on putting his team in trouble, man, because that is already a yellow card. So Rice has to be cautious, and it's literally 3 minutes in the game. If you want to know what happened, he literally stepped in Roma's face, because Roma dipped for the ball and he lifted his foot and tried to get onto the ball, but he kind of have a motion to it, so he kind of add some force to it. So that's why. Rice on a yellow card is good. Hopefully, when the match gets stretched later, it cost him. Oh my God, who won? Oh God. All right, so far England doesn't look bad. All right, so Mexico trying to get onto the play. 1-2 here from Mexico. Beautiful. Overlapping run. Roma gets the middle. And Mexico is on the break. Mexico is on the break. Through pass. He's going to get a shot. The shot is going to be blocked. Mexico coming down the right hand side. Beats one. All right, good recovery here from England. Mexico back on the ball. Sanchez. England being as composed. Mexico resets. Montez goes wide. Sanchez on the ball. Sanchez go through the middle. Wonderful 1-2 here from Mexico. Overlapping run. England has three. Marking him. Oh, and he still got through all three players. And the fourth one came through and took it away from him. Okay. The Mexicans, the Mexicans showcasing that they can get through England. But England doesn't look slow at all. England doesn't look slow at all, people. All right, so Pickford going long again. So in 4 minutes, Pickford went long, literally 3 times. Saka trying to get onto the ball, and it's outside. It's going to be Mexico's ball. So 4 minutes so far. England doesn't look as winded anything. They're up for it. Mexico looks like the slight better team moving the ball, because England is trying to go long, fast. So they're not trying to work the ball around. They're just trying to go long. England are doing the right thing, not playing in defense and inviting pressure, unlike Ecuador, who shot themselves in the foot. Okay, so you're okay with the long passes from England. Okay. Yeah, because obviously we expect England to keep possession, but definitely playing like this, you're not going to win possession. I think Mexico is going to be on possession because they are keeping the ball better than England. Rangel on the ball. Mexico played through the line, beats one, beats two, beat three. And Mexico coming through middle. Mora turns. Spins Bellingham. Oh my God. All right. I told her this is the game for this kid, man. Gallardo tried to overlap there, but good position in there from England. Mexico, good pass in the middle here. Romo, almost split the line for England. And the pressing from England here. Oh, referee let up Bellingham there. That's not a foul, blood. They have the Mexicans them swarm in England. That's not a foul, blood. That's not a foul. I thought that England got away with that. England got away with that. Okay. One said England playing sensibly. All right, all right. Hurricane complaining because three players came around. Oh yeah, it's a foul. It's a foul because he held his shirt, held Bellingham's shirt. So that's a foul. That's a foul. But the amount of Mexicans got around England, that is impressive from the Mexicans. They are really up for this. All right, so kick off England. Come on, some of these centre backs too soft, you know, man. Some of you guys are 6'2", man. Stop dropping on the floor, man. I think the foul was slightly soft, but I could see why they gave it. I could see why they gave it. All right, so we have England breaking, building from over the right hand side. They have to reset. So no, they are not kicking the ball away. O'Reilly, O'Reilly tried to put it in midfield, and it resets straight back to Pickford. Kanza works it wide to Kwanzaa, and it's back to Guy. Guy need to watch out him because he's very slight, you know, man. He's smooth on the ball, but he can get caught off the ball easy. So I did it in the Everton game for Manchester City. Oh my God. All right, Mexico. Wonderful work here for England inside, but the Mexicans are packed around them. They can't get any space. Garden, run it outside for a corner. So England will try to capitalize on this corner. But the Mexicans has way more energy than the English, and that's very clear because every single player has three players around them. So this is an advantage England here because they have good height in the team. Obviously, Mexico have good height. Don't think that because they are Mexicans, they're all short. I think Montes might still be the biggest player on the field. So Montes will clear those balls. So we're 9 minutes in the game. Nothing really cemented as yet. Our short corner there from Rice. Saka tried to put it in, and it's a poor cross there from Saka, and it's back to Mexico. All right, Mexico on it. England has a few bodies inside Mexico's half. Mexico lost it, and now it's England on the ball from their own half, though. They're in their own half. England are keeping a shape, not rushing things, trying to play 100 miles an hour, easing their way into the game. Yes, I saw that. You're right, Wunun. All right, so Guy, back to Kanza. Yeah, this is what I wanted to see from them at the start, but they never started with it. So Wunun is correct. They went to this at the 9th minute mark, or 9th minute mark. Yeah. They started off going direct, but no, they are trying to get a few passes. All right, let's see if they can get back some of the possession. All right, that should be a foul, but referee said continue play. England still on the ball. This is the England's best spell in the game. England works it wide left. Gordon, Gordon passes it down the channel. Lira looking for a foul, and they're gonna get a throw in because Lira won't get the foul. I thought he got tripped there as well. O'Reilly. Let's see what O'Reilly could do here. Try to get it inside the box. Inside the box. O'Reilly goes short. Gordon can't control, and a it's a goal kick for Mexico. Let me get the stats on the screen for your people. So it's just one shot from Mexico, pretty much. Nothing as yet. Mexico breaking down the left hand side. England trying to stay as compact as possible. Mexico switches to the left hand side, but a poor pass. Intercepted. Intercepted by O'Reilly, but Mexico won back the ball instant. So that is not a good sign right there. The press really worked for Mexico. Mexico breaking now through the middle. Open up England. Okay. 1-2 here. Overlapping run. Alvarado works it wide. After getting a good position, they never put the slip coverage in. That would have been a problem for England. Over the top here, Mexico, and the bounce goes in favor of England. But they just got an opportunity to get through the middle for England, and they pulled it back. So maybe they should have slid it through, but they decided no. So it showcased that they can work their way to get opportunities on England. Mexico don't have much quality, so if you are sensible football, it will be difficult for them to break you down. Well, one as you're talking, they just really got through England, just needed a slip coverage there, but nobody ran, so that's why he never put it through. So at the same time, they're still getting through 1-1, so that's danger. So once you have them breaking behind the line, I think Mexico that's gonna come when they get more confident. Confidence. Once they get more confidence, it's gonna look better. Once they get more confidence, it's gonna look better. Over the top here for England, and the first bounce eludes Saka. What's up with Saka's controlling? What's going on with Saka's controlling? Mexico goes over the top. That should have been a corner, and they don't give the corner to Gallardo. They gave it as a goal kick. That looked like a corner. All right, he stayed inside. Okay, it bounced back off Saka. Yeah, that's a corner. That should have been a corner for Mexico. So, they said they're fixing corners. They said they're fixing corners, like correcting corners, but they never corrected the corner there for Mexico because that's a corner and Saka. England goes long. Mexico gets it under control. Keeps it under control. England trying to close down Mexico here. Gallardo works it inside to Montes. Montes to Vasquez. England trying to close down, but Mexico keep getting away from England. They keep having one step on England over and over, people. All right, Mexico breaking on left hand side. Beat the first press from England. Reset it to the right hand side. Acres of space for Mexico. Mexico has the opportunity to bring it down the right hand side. Yes, they are. They're going to whip it inside to the first post. Oh, what a save! Raul gets it on target. That low one can easily well drop in the back of the net. And Pickford dug it out from low. Those ones are normally in the back of the net. Raul is talented, man. Good try there, Raul. Big save from Pickford. That's a big save from Pickford, people. Whipping here for Mexico. Flick on. It's still inside the box. And it's going to be another corner. Another corner coming up for Mexico. Whipping to the second post. Flick on. And it's cleared by Mexico. See what I'm saying? They don't have much quality, but Alvarado has excellent delivery. Have to work more. Have to mark properly and cross. His couple teams haven't against Mexico, and it will cost you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just a while ago, the way they broke through the middle, I thought they should have done something better. But no, they saw that they have two ways to beat England just a while ago. So that's good thing that they're adding to their arsenal. They're building their confidence, you know. All right, so Mexico again over the top. They're gonna go for an offside flag. Let me know. Oh, he can't save it. He can't save it. It's gonna be a throw-in. So they got over the top again, and it's not an offside. It's not an offside. So they broke the trap again. So England is seeing 6 and 7-0 people. Because Mexico keep on breaking the trap and getting behind England. And it's 16 minutes in the game. Throwing here for England. First ball goes Mexico. Flick on here. Mexico still on the ball. Beats one. And then they're gonna call a foul. Uh Kearney's a foul on him, yeah. He won the ball, tried to push it around Kwanzaa, and they call a free kick on him. So free kick England. Yes, yes, yeah. Now the referee ain't counting as yet. Once they see that England is taking too long, then I think that they're going to start telling them to speed the game up. You understand me? But no, they're making it flow because it's just 15 to 20 minutes in the game. That's a good save, man. That's a good save from Pickford, you know. Clearance here, Mexico. England need to sit back and until they can get figure out Mexicans and not keeping an eye line because Mexicans will play through them and will score. Demo said, "Let's go Spain." Spain ain't in this, Demo. It's England versus Mexico. Mexico got through again. England struggling blood. Kiones works it inside. Wonderful slip cover here from Mexico. England dropping a few bodies, but Mexico got keep on getting players over and over. Kiones works it inside. He's making the run. Let's see if he finds him. He works it inside. Good 1-2 here. Mexico inside. He's good block here. Secondary ball goes to England. And England deep in the run off. England is going to go for a long ball. First ball goes back to Mexico, and they're going to give a free kick to England. Oh my God, some of these calls are bailing out England. Some of these calls are bailing out England. Bellingham fighting battlers in midfield. He's nowhere near the ball, and he got a free kick. That helped England big time right there. 20 minutes on the clock. All right, so Guy goes wide. Gordon try to turn his pace on. Gordon gets inside and puts it in, and good clearance here. Good clearance here. Lara. So a corner coming here for England. So two corners apiece, people. Two corners apiece. I swear. You can't tell who will win this game as yet. We have seen no dominance. Maybe Mexico look a little bit better on the ball. Flick on here to box stick cleared by Mexico. Throw in here for England. Deep in Mexico's half, so they're going to stay and try to get it into the box. But Mexicans dealing with these set pieces very easily. And if you're just joining, guys, Declan Rice got a yellow card 3 minutes in the game. I boot and Luis Romo. Poor throw in there for England. Poor throw in for England. Mexico battling England, and I think England is getting into this dog fight, and it's not going to favor them. It's going to favor Mexico. Yes, I saw. Yeah. They're struggling, man. You can see that they're struggling now on their face. At the first, I never saw it, but now it looks like the Mexicans because they are trying to fight with the Mexicans and I think it's not a good thing. Good interception again from Mexico, and they're gonna turn on the style 1-2 here from Mexico. No England player is close by. Let me see how the possession looks. 53 40 53 40 47. The pass is 104 to 92 in favor of Mexico. I thought possession was slightly wider than that, but they said it's close. Yes, I would see that uptown. Yeah. Definitely Mexico better technical than England. But we expected that. That's how Mexico plays football. It said Mexico got lucky there. All right. Okay, I think this is the first eat break. What you guys made of the game so far? The first eat break, I think it's dead even. Mexico look like the slight better team. Mexico got the better opportunities. Just slight though, just slight. Pickford had to make a very good save to keep Mexico off the score sheet. Mexico need this water break. No, England need what? Yeah, England need a water break because Mexico running and England not moving at this point. England started off good, but you could see that whatever it is in the stadium really affecting them. I'm hoping that it doesn't go further than this, because that would be unfair if it goes further than this. Mexico have been the better team, but yeah. That's what I said. Slight better. But what we don't want the energy to drop from England because that's where the slight better is going to become better and better and better, and then Mexico will start to feel himself one, and that's where the problem will start. I want Mexico to win, for Concacaf sake. Okay, no, but I think Mexico will win if they deserve to. You can't say Mexico win for Concacaf sake. They're going to win because they're good. And so far they're matching England. Yes, in Miami. Next game is going to be in Miami. So okay, we already got the subs on the bench. All right, subs on the bench, and it's Edison Alvarez on the bench as a sub. Okay, I think Edison is going to do great things when he comes on. If they can hold it together and let him come on later on, I think that's going to be good. But England needs something, people. England needs something. England needs something in this game. All right. Ball to Pickford. Pickford is going to go long again. Gordon trying to stop it. Let's see if he can get it under control. Yes, he got it under control. Works it inside. Wonderful work here from Gordon. He's gonna get a shot off. So Gordon did something good. Out of nothing, just a long ball from Pickford. He chases down, kept it inside, flicked it around Sanchez, and got a shot off and create something out of nothing. Over the top here for Mexico, and they're gonna give a free kick. I think that is dodgy. I referee need to watch that, because Kanza is a tricky player, and I don't think he would have gotten Raul. England don't need many chances to score. That's true because they have higher level quality, but how much chances they're gonna truly get, and how much chances the Mexicans will actually get. Let's see how the game progress. So Mexico has 3 attempts on goal, and England has 1 so far. Mexico has the better possession, created the better openings so far, but England ain't far behind. All right, they just showed it and they said England have better position now than Mexico. Interception again inside the middle. Mexico won it, but England recovers. England fighting for the ball. Good work here from England. Reset back to Kanza. Push it in midfield, England. So it's a battle in midfield now. 1-2. Mexico won the ball. Wonderful work here for Mexico. Inside channel. Mora. Mora works it inside. Good pass here. Flick on. And good recovery here from England. Bellingham. Oh, Bellingham. Poor from Bellingham there. Gave it back to Mexico. Mexico on the break now. Flip on. But that's a free kick in a referee. They blocked the part of the player now. Kieran is awful. Once he don't have space to run into, he's struggling. Yeah, but that's gonna take a little while. So if he continues, don't say that too fast, Wunun, because maybe later in the game he's the one who will break it behind England's back line. Poor dear from Bellingham. All right, England worked out of the press and lost the ball instant. And free. Okay, Bellingham is down. Referee, oh, you're talking to the guy. You don't call a foul, and you're talking to the guy. Oh, yeah, Sanchez went through there, this Mexican number 17-year-old. Yeah, I told her that this is the breakthrough game for him, safe path. He's showcasing, he looks better than Bellingham in the game. So far, he looks better than Bellingham. Looks way more composed than Bellingham in the game. Wun, you saw the young kid now, Wun. Talented youth, man. All right, so Mexico going over the top. Clearance here. Kanza. Saka slipped and gave away the throw in. God damn. Saka struggling, man. All right, Mexico back on the ball. Resets back to Vasquez. Vasquez worked it wide. Gallardo. Resets back to Vasquez. Gave it to Montes. Montes resets again. England trying to press up on Mexico. Mexico works it through the middle. Romo. Mexico goes wide, whips it across, and it's cleared by England. Back to Mexico, but the ball swaved in the part of England. Better bounce, and they would have been inside the box, and it's back to Mexico. Mexico still on the ball. Montez worked it to the middle. What a shake there. Oh my God. What a play there from Mora. Mora moves his body and left two English players dead. I swear, Demo, this dude will get a contract after tonight. This 17-year-old for Mexico. This dude is playing like what we saw from Pedri from Barcelona. The man dropped his shoulder and killed two midfielders. It's rice and peas, though. The guy is dealing with in the midfield like that, man. He won one. It's rice and peas. The man body faint just a while ago. Oh, God. Rice and peas, they said, is the best midfielder in England. All right, this is the chance for Mexico. Mexico went over the top. Goal kick. Romo. Romo can strike it, people. Just got too much backlift on it. All right, come on, England. Give me something now. Give me something. Yeah, they need to do better with the creation, but winning back the ball. Remember, it's a battle fight, 1-1. You're not going to get it same time. Wonderful turn again. Lira, referee, that's a free kick referee, man. The referee kind of playing dodgy, kind of favoring England with some of these calls. More a link to Liverpool. I think it's Real Madrid. I never saw any English club. Well, Liverpool will get a good buy, man. Yeah, he's gonna get a good buy, man. If he can continue with this game, good lord. Rice and Peas can't stop him in midfield. So let me see it play out. Let me see at least the half time. Because sometimes they would pull him at half time and bring in maybe Alvarez. But I don't think they need to pull him. He's looking good in the game. So you don't need to pull him. He's finding space, third in the balls. Yes, I would agree with Wunun. He needs to go a little bit wider from time to time. That is true. All right, England on the ball. Poor from England. Gave it straight back to Mexico. Mexico breaking goes over the top. Quiones on the ball. Kanza holds on to him. He can't get any space, as what Wunun says. So he has to reset it back to Montez. Sanchez. Sanchez pushed it forward. Alvarado works it inside. Mora works it inside. And it's still back to Mexico. Mexico finding the pass is very easy. But they just need to get one closer to the goal and find a way to get Kianes behind. All right, so Mexico still on the ball. England dropping off. Kianes breaking behind. Mexico decides that they're going to reset. All right, Sanchez bombing forward. Alvarez. No. Alvarado. Mexico resets back to the left-hand side. Acres of space out there, but they're going to hold on to it, whip it inside the box, and it misses everyone. It's going to go for a throw-in for England, so England wins a throw-in right there. He's technically better than all the England. Yeah, but he's 17 years old. When we are saying that about a 17 years old man. Imagine how good he's going to be. One remember when he took Shamar game at 15 years old. And people out here start talking about it because he's Mexican. Not seeing that it's maybe one of the best production Mexican maybe ever had. All right, so Mexico back on the ball. England, this is a good spell of Mexico on the ball now, people. But Mexico not trying to get in behind. They are trying to put ball from early in, which I think is a bad idea. A good 1-2 from Mexico inside the 18. England really has a lot of bodies inside the 18. So they're not giving Mexico any opportunity, but Mexico still creating avenues. All right, overlapping run here from Mexico, but they still decide that they're not going to put it in. Sanchez. Alvarado. Squares up against two. Works it back to Sanchez. Sanchez resets it back to Montez. They are advancing high up the pitch, so Mexico better over the top here. Ooh, good chance here from Mexico. All right, England trying to start something fast here because they're up the pitch. Rice and Peas making a long run. Works it wide. Saka. Works it wide. Saka. Saka squares up. Saka squares up. Puts it into the box. 1-0 England. Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham gets a goal, people. Off the counter. Off the counter. Mexico have been pretty much dominant. Mexico have been dominant over the next side, not creating nothing clear. And England make a counter, and Saka puts a ball in, beats everyone, and Jude Bellingham gets on the back post to get it, make it 1-0. What are they checking? He's onside. He's onside. Jude arrived late in the box. Yes, it's a good goal. Good goal. Nothing there to complain. Montez marked out Hurricane, and nobody marked Bellingham. What the hell? What happened? This I just saw on the screen said 2-0 England. Hold on, what happened? Oh, interception here from Mexico. Mexico phone wanting on the ball. Mexico phone wanting on the ball. Give it to Hurricane. Hurricane put it across, and Jude Bellingham put it in again. Out of nothing. Out of nothing. They caught slow on the ball and gave England 2 goals lead. Wow. Mexico was literally dominating the ball in no time, and in no time they are on the 2. Oh my god. Yeah, I never saw it. I just because I'm a little bit late. Very poor from Mexico there. Very poor from Mexico there. Roma got caught on the ball idling. Ooh. It's tight, it's tight, but it's a goal. It's a goal. And they could have done even. Yeah, very poor from Mexico. Very poor from Mexico. But I don't know how this changes so fast because it was Mexico causing all sorts of problem and 2 mistakes from Mexico, and it's 2-0 England. And you would have swore that England was bossing this game. Nothing like that. We're just talking about Mora getting through the channels and stuff. All right, so Mexico, England will put some fear in Mexico. Let's see. Let's see if Mexico goes for more shots faster. Immigrants having an outstanding World Cup, JD. Who is those immigrants? I don't understand. Who is those immigrants you're talking about? All right. Pass. Oh, on ball referee. On ball. On ball. Free kick, Mexico. Guys, remember to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. We are coming up to half time. 3:40 in the morning. So that means I might have to go to bed 6 o'clock. So a free kick here for Mexico. Oh, the blacks, okay. Oh, so always the blacks are immigrants, my brother. Ivan, I don't understand how blacks become immigrants. If you're born into a country, or are you an immigrant? No, you're from that country, blood. Why? No. Jairus, the game is not the 2-0. What you saw, Jairus. I'm promise you, Jairus. The game is nothing like the 2-0. I thought that England was under serious problems. Obviously, Mexico wasn't trying to whip the ball in instant. They were trying to tiki taka their way to a goal. But maybe this is going to make them more direct, you know? Yes, Wunun, yeah. So let me see. Viagra work. Game over? No, no. Game not over. See, make England have to get 3 goals. No, no, no. Mexico can play through England. We saw it over and over. I'm not giving up. Not giving up. Jude England born and they usually are born in the country. Okay, yeah. If Jude is England born, he's English. I don't know where immigrant comes from. I'm not. I don't subscribe to that in the blood. You know. I saw this coming. That's why if Mexico was going to win, it would have been 1-0. Okay. Stop telling me foolishness, man. Game over what? Game over what? See what people Mexico have been creating the better openings, better entries, and you guys said Mexico done. Oh, why you guys doing this to Mexico, man? Me and that's why me and Wunu watch football different now because Wunu see the openings, you know. What are we talking about, Wunu? We have to be honest. Mexico was the better team, so they should not be behind. It's just 2 mistakes they made, and England scored on the mistakes them. So you can't say the game done. You know, you can't say the game done. They should. This is all Woonen asked for. Whip the ball them in early, and England is in problems. So stop, call it done, man. Well, that is an immigrant block. The one that just scored is an immigrant block. He is an immigrant because he went to Mexico to get his citizenship. That is different. All right, Mexico again on the break. England looking like they're under all pressure, people. People, the game is not done. Mexico is a slight better team in this actual game. All right, England is going long. They are not building up. They are going long to try and evade the pressure that that Mexico put on them. Mexico haven't created anything. They had one good cross and that's it. No. Remember they made Pickford to dive and dig that one out in a 1-1. That's a big chance as well. So they are not creating any clear that you would have been happy with, but they have done so much when they forgot that chance. Remember that one that would Pickford had to go low for. That was the first one won. That was a whipping cross as well from the right hand side won. That was a whipping cross. A break here again for Mexico. Good try, good play there, England. So England is playing long ball, people. So it's a long ball FC tonight for England. They are going long most of the time. Most of the time. But Hurricane is finding a warm time to get the ball off Montes. Montes is too big for Hurricane. He's too big. So Hurricane not really doing well with him. So they have to try and get it to the wingers. And they are struggling to get it to the wingers. All right, people. Who you think scoring the next goal, people? You think Mexico getting the 2-2? I think Mexico squeaking the 2-2, you know. I think Mexico squeaking the 2-2, people. I have a feeling Mexico will score the next goal. It was done unless they started crossing it. Yeah. But remember, the next one that we talk about, it was a cross as well, 1-1. I think Mexico get the next goal as well, you know, people. They are going to work harder than England. So what we saw, Mexico is working harder for the chances than England. That's what we saw, people. But Mexico looking dangerous. Clearance for England. England is all over the place, people. All over the place. England scored 2 goals and they are the ones all over the place. You have to look at that. Both good clearance here from Rice and Peas. Mexico again on the break. England trying to drop deep. Whipping cross here from Mexico to the box stick. In between two. Good defending there from England. And it's back to Mexico on the right hand side. Alvarado. Good defending there for Mexico. For England. And it's Mexico still on the ball. Sanchez goes inside the box. Mexico controls. It's cleared by England. It's back to Mexico. Montez works it wide. Mexico puts it inside the box again. What? What a miss! That is the 2-2. That is the 2-2. 1-1. That is the 2-2. Raul missed that. Raul missed that. Come on, Raul. That is the 2-2. That is the 2-2 for Raul there. And that is the 2-2 for Raul. England is struggling with these crosses from the Mexicans. This game ain't over at all. This game ain't over. Who said the game is over? Who said the game was over? Take that back. 4-2 in favor of Mexico. No. Okay, 2 goal separation for Mexico. Another chance every time it goes into the box. England look like a mess. Yeah. God damn, the Mexicans all over England. A long ball go for Mexico. Flick on for Mexico. Conte is the worst defender in the World Cup. Okay. Well, their midfield, England midfield ain't playing good, blood. I know that Jude Bellingham gets 2 goals out of the midfield, but they ain't playing good in the game itself. Just a moment they got. They ain't helping their defense line. They ain't helping the defense line. People Mexico look like they're gonna score the second one here, people. That's what I feel, you know. I feel they're gonna give away a penalty or they're gonna score a clear goal next one. People Mexico dominate. Mexico working it to the right hand side. Sanchez works it back. Alvarez put it inside. Flick on to the top stick. Pickford took it out again. Oh my God. People Mexico killing England. Mexico killing England. All right, a corner coming up for England. What a save from Pickford. Raul redeem himself. All right, Mexico puts it back into the box. Good Lord. I don't know what happened, but England, look at them. They woke up the Mexicans. England, look at they woke up the Mexicans. God damn. Whipping cross here to the box stick. First ball go to Mexico. Off the line. Oh, he missed that. Cesar Montes missed the ball on the line. Good defending by Jude Bellingham. But that should have been 2-2 again. Come on, Montes. You should just put the ball in the box one time. My God. This is what a game. England did nothing and went 2-0 up. And Mexico just rally. And to be honest, Mexico could have been 3-4. Mexico could have been 3-4, great saves, missed chances after missed chances, score goals. Let me check the XG on this thing, because they said Jude Bellingham have 90. That has to do only with the goals that he scores. Let me check the XG here. The XG give England more. Okay, damn. I thought that XG from Mexico should have been higher. Altitude is killing England. They barely can move. Well, they have 45 more minutes in the blood. So England have 3 shots in the game and has 2 goals. Half time, guys. Half time. This game lives up to the billing, people. This game's lived up to it. Mexico, Girlz, Mexico, showcasing that Concacaf might be better than what we actually gave them credit for. Because I got to say that I think Mexico is a better team in this first round. It's first half. They are losing the game, but they look more comfortable on the ball. They have passed the ball better than England. Let me look at the analysis table, people, so we can get to show you. Obviously, goals win games, but the Mexicans all over England. 37% possession for England, 63 for Mexico. XG they gave more for England, obviously because they scored both goals. But the XG ain't far behind. 7 shots to 3. One big chance is the 2. Two saves to Pickford, and 2 of those saves were worldly saves from Pickford. One save for Mexico. And as you saw, 4 corners to 2 for Mexico. Mexico have 200 and something passes to 100 and something passes to England. Um, I think Mexico actually look better than England. I think Mexico did everything better than England just a while ago, except score. They control the game. They control Hurricane in spaces. It's just the counter that they lost track of, and then obviously they got discombobulated when they conceded the goal and then gave up a next goal instant. But the gods are with England, man. Mexico have been by far the better team. They were on top, but not crossing it. And they made 2 mistakes when 2-0 down and started to show more urgency. That's true, Wunun. And you call it from early. Say if Mexico whips in the crosses them because they're on the ball, dominating the ball, just whips the crosses them. You call it early, Wunun. So we need to give you credit for that. Wunun did call it early. So just whip the crosses in. And believe me, England in problem. And I'm telling you, blood, Mexico killing England, blood. Mexico actually killing it. I can't believe what I'm saying. It look like the altitude has something to play with it, man. I have not seen England so frustrated. Mexico might go the distance. I think if this goes to extra time, England has to win this in 90 minutes. Let me know if you guys agree. I think England only chance to win this game is in 90 minutes. If they make Mexico score again and continue into extra time, England have no chance winning this in extra time. They have to win it in 90 minutes. They don't look like they are competing with the Mexicans with distance. Mexico will score. England will score again. They must. Guard, I am telling you, they must. Because if they don't score again in the second half, and they make Mexico win, score, and go to extra time, I only see one winner if they go to extra time. Lee Young said England will fall apart in the second half. It's looking so, but because they have substitution, I have to give them an opportunity. Because they look like they are conserving energy. They look tired. Yes, I think that they have to win it in 90. I think everyone would agree with me. They have to win it in 90. Just win it in 90. Try to win it in 90. Don't try to go to extra time. Don't try to go to extra time at all. Try to take it in the 90. Come out in the second half and try get a goal or two. Two chili tacos and a glass of tequila. Good to go at half time. Mexico has been good. England been effective. Yeah, but you can't play 2 minutes out of a football game. England only played 1.5 minutes out of a football game just a while ago. Football is cruel, man. Football is cruel, man. England need 2 more goals to survive Mexico. I would agree. They have to win it. Yeah, man. I think they have to win it in 90 minutes. I can't. I don't see England keeping up extra time. I think they are done from 80 minutes. I think they only have 30 more minutes in their body. The defense line of England are very weak. Yeah, we saw that from a long time. I am surprised that Cans and those guys made it in. It's like England don't have more centre backs. Mexico has to be careful because England will score. Yes, yes. Well, Mexico, but safe part. To me, just a while ago, it's not England should have scored more goals. England only got those chances, that they scored. That's it. They never had nothing more in the game. It is Mexico had all the chances them to score. I think it's going to be a ugly win for England. It's So safe part for me, I think Mexico comes back in this game. Because what we are relying on is England getting a opportunity given to them by Mexico. We have not seen Mexico give up this amount of opportunity in the whole tournament. So I want to think that they're not going to give any more, and England has to work for their play, and it looks like England is struggling to work for their play. So I want to say that I think that Mexico comes back in the game. I am going for Mexico comes back in the game. I don't know what England does from that point, but I think Mexico comes back in the game. Mexico is going to start the game the same way. So we are expecting seven plus shots from Mexico in the next half. 15 plus crosses in the next half. Safe parts of Mexico will get more chances, but they are not good. But Raul get on the ball. Pickford just took the ball them out of the net. So I thought that Raul did good. Raul did good, but Pickford just took the ball out of the net. But that first half was nice. That first half was nice. So that first half was nice. All right. So people who you're betting on, you're betting on the Ballon d'Or winners, then Bellingham and Keane. All right. Or you're going for Lucas Moore. You're looking not Lucas Moore. You're going for Mora and Romo to outplay. People, let me give this little kid credit. Let me give this little kid credit. This little kid, he dropped because of the arrow. He dropped because of the arrow. And that is just sad because he was literally bossing. He was literally bossing the actual game. But obviously, he cost one of the goals them. Because he was slow to read. But this kid, Mora is special blood. Mora is special. It is solely just the error led to goal. Why they drop him to 5.7. He was leading all midfielders before the error to goal. Mora is something special, blood. He's giving Rice and Peas all sorts of problems inside that goal. But obviously, his lack of maturity tells you. So he's still young. He's still young. I think it's going to be a ugly win for England. All right, Van's going for ugly win England. All right. Well, I think you're gonna see Mexico bombing 17 more crosses and get 7 more shots on target. I don't know how much more Pickford can save. I don't know how much more Pickford can save. You get me? All right. Wow. So tomorrow is going to be the same type of game because America need to come out and play a performance like this. All right. You guys hype up America the whole time, man. So America need to come out and play like this too as well. So Mora, I would keep Mora in the game. I thought that his movements through the line was very good. His passing was very good, very very good. As you saw here, he has a 90%. A 90% accuracy in his passing, and that was not backway passing. In the opposition half, he has 87, 13 of 15. So that means Rice and Peas are none of them stopping him. And that's what we saw me and Unun. So the kid and in his own half is 100%. So the kid is doing his thing. I would have kept him on the field. I wouldn't change him. A goal is put down for Ari. Yes, he was running the show of the game. I can't believe this. A 17-year-old running the show in a midfield that you have Jude Bellingham and everybody. So big credit to him, man. Number 6, Lira. Lira is good. Lira is good. Yeah, Emmons, Lira is good. He's the one closing down, winning but the ball. But both of them pair together. Both of them pair together because they're closing down to take the ball because they're small, nippy players. Yeah. He has 100% passing accuracy. Oh, Concacaf are gonna manage this Mexican team now. What they are gonna be very good, man. They are gonna beat everybody in Concacaf blood. If they keep on building these guys, because Lira is a baller, man. He's a baller, man. Let's see where he's playing now. Cruz Azul. 26, he's at the 13.5 million market value. Okay, yeah. And then you have Mora. Let me see. Mora has $11 million market value at 17 years old. Jesus Christ. Mexicans and doing things out here, man. I'm proud of the Mexicans, man. People never expected them to be playing England like this. Yeah, but that number six, Emmons, good look. He has 100% passing accuracy, 100%. Let me look at the English players them, because Bellingham lost the ball a lot of times, so I'm not sure if his passing is 100%. Um, in the opposition half, 100%, 89. Bellingham has 89, which is good. But yeah, Bellingham has what? How much passes? 9 passes in the game. 9. Rice and Peas. Let me see how Rice and Peas looks. Rice and Peas has 19 touches, 19 passes, 17 of 19. Not bad. I thought he was worse, but it looked like it's Anderson. But somebody was losing the ball inside. Anderson. Yeah, it looked like it was Anderson. His accuracy is 78%. So definitely it's Anderson. Kanza was a problem as well. I think Kanza lost a few of the balls them by his passing. Oh no, he only lost one. One of the long pass that we saw. Guy, let me see what Guy did. Let me see what Guy did. Guy misplaced 2 passes. Okay. So we're right. We're right. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Good game. Good game. Pickford. Yeah, I would say Pickford. Pickford should be up there. Yeah. So maybe more than the 7. He conceded a goal, but he should still get more than a 7 because his 2 goals them were very. These 2 saves them were very good saves. All right. See the difference between our overhyped kids versus an actual 17-year-old that can actually play. Yeah, Darian. Remember, this is the same kid that took Bowser's game from 15 years old. The same kid. So he's just 2 years older. Yeah, so that explains the point because Bowser is our golden player. And he took Bowser's game from he just came in the football team. He just walk into the football team and just have Bowser's game. Yeah, he's talented, man. He's talented. Kanza cleared the ball to Mexico. Yes. Kanza was kind of poor. I think he works bad under pressure. And Mexico, I can't believe Mexico did that pressure. Like I up the pitch. I thought that they would have sat back a lot more. They ain't fear in Mexico. They ain't fear in England. That's what I saw. They ain't fear in England. They're eye press in England, and I've yet to see England eye press them once in the entire first half. So I think England has more fear for Mexico than Mexico has for England. And that doesn't sound right. That's a Concacaf team versus one of the tournament favorites. So the approach, I don't like the approach. I think I should see more from England. Luckily, Mexico doesn't really play in Mexico, or CONCACAF would be finished. Yes, if they play most of their games in Azteca, nobody ain't winning a game, man. They're going to beat up everybody inside. Guys, remember to smash the like when you get us to 100. If you have not passed 100 as yet, share it around so we can get more people in the chat, all right? Tomorrow, we have the big one. We're going to be streaming on both channels, Wemaxit and Imaxit. Mexico does look like a team that can win the World Cup. Ah, well, they have to come back in this game. That's the first thing. They have to play a second half like this. I think if they play a second half like this and score again and tie it up and then even lose the game, I think they're going to get bigger respect than anything in United States can do. Unless United States go out and batter Belgium. But England was dubbed as actually one of the favorites, one of the favorites for the competition. So if they can outplay England on this pitch, like what they did in the first half, give you something similar to this, and score a next goal, even if they don't win, I think they get a very good praise in the end. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, Omar. If England don't score early, I think because they're gonna keep on losing stamina, fast. So I think that Mexico will continue. You know, the atmosphere is ridiculous. Mexico coach need to adjust. Put Julian Quinones more central. Yes, because he's not getting onto the ball. All right, so it's a packed stadium, people. Second half coming up. What you guys have on the second half? Are you saying that Mexicans taking it, or you're going with, or you're going with, or you're going with the big bad England? 4 o'clock. No, guys, 4 o'clock in the morning. That's what World Cup gives you blood. I need to. Oh my God, it's gonna be a struggle for me to get up. I need to get up before 12 o'clock. I did park in the parking lots, so I need to get up before 9 o'clock. I need to move my van before 9 o'clock. All right, so England working on things. England working on things. People saw them covering their mouth saying a lot of things. I don't know what they were saying, but definitely is to play better. They can't be saying anything more. Most teams would have folded by this point. But most, to be honest, if England was playing good enough, if England was playing good enough, Edson Alvarez comes in, people. I don't know if they took off. They took off Cesar Montes. They took off Montes. Montes was playing very good in the blood. Montes was playing very good, so maybe you're right. Harry Kane can have a better time now because Montes is off the pitch. It's Montes was the one that's Montes is like 6'6" or something like that, 6'7". Harry Kane couldn't get around him. Now you have Edson Alvarez. He's gonna add better passing. He's gonna add better and faster passing, but he doesn't have the physicality as a Montes. Montes is big in a man. All right, so second half starts, people. Mexico on the ball, instant. All right, Mexico resets in the middle. Whip on. Good work there. England works it back to Pickford. England trying to play the ball out from the back. Mexico pressing them. England lost the ball. Back to Mexico inside. Mexico breaking over the top. Inside the box, they're fighting for the ball. And it's going to go out for a throw-in. So England tried to play out from the back. And Mexico's press forced them to commit an error. Instant. So maybe they're trying to get Mexico up the pitch so they can get in behind Mexico with a long ball. That's what they're trying at this point. Mexico pressing England up the pitch. Okay, that's why they made the change. Because they want to have a recovery pace. Okay, so they're not going to be playing static anymore. They're going to go for recovery pace. All right, Mexico building from the back. Through the middle here. That's a free kick for Mexico. Yeah, all out attack. They're gonna be me playing a three, push it up the pitch, and then they have better recovery pace because Montes wasn't the fastest player. He's big and strong, but he wasn't the fastest. So it's all Mexico so far for a few minutes. England tried to pass out of the back and did nothing. So we are still waiting to see what England planned out. Mexico breaking down the left hand side. Good block here from England, throwing for Mexico. But Mexico pressuring the ball like Hans. All right. Vasquez fought off Hurricane. Hurricane resets the ball. Mexico pressing England. Won it through midfield. Recover the ball. Mexico is on the break. Oh my God. England really struggling. England definitely struggling with the touches. All right. Come on, England. Give us something to push back the Mexicans. All right, so England back on the ball now. This is England's first actual test on the ball. All right, so England coming left hand side, good position here for England. Whip it across the goal, and it went past everyone across the goal just a while ago. And it goes over for a throw in. I think it should say Mexico throw in, but there I think it's gonna be England. So good work there from England. England ain't into building up to get up the box because they can't play out of the box because Mexico pressing them so high. So England is just going over the top to get it into the area and hopefully Hurricane can hold on to it. But no, I think Hurricane will hold on to the ball a lot better because a good opportunity here for off the post. Off the post. England off the post there. Good try for England. They whip it into the box. They whip it into the box again. All right. So you see, guys, what Montes does for Mexico is completely different. So England just hit the post, people. Based on just whipping a ball and the ball clears and on top of the D. I think it was Bellingham on top of the D struck the ball and it hits off the post. So good try, England. Good try, England, people. So game on now, guys. We get something from England. Obviously, it's the same whipping pass, but it's still better than nothing. Rashford coming on. I think they should have given it little time. All right, so we have England coming on the left hand side. Try to whip it inside. And interception, Mexico. Mexico goes long and it goes back to England. All right, guys, this game looking good. This game looking good. Mexico has to just make sure they don't concede the third. They make sure they are the one getting the second. Pickford gets the ball under control. He's gonna go long. That's what makes they are not even trying to pass anymore. A break here for England. And good tackle there for Mexico. Wonderful tackle there for Mexico. Reset. Alvarez works it into goal. Yeah, Jude is fighting. He's fighting. So England giving their last breath in the people. So they got to get a goal in the next 10 minutes, you know. All right, Mexico coming down the left hand side. Super tackle. Super tackle there. Kanza, that's a good tackle for Kanza. And a whipping cross down the left hand side. Then you have Garden. This should be a 1-on-1. Should favor Garden. Garden breaking down. Oh, a free kick here. Garden with a free kick right on top of the box. There. Garden. So this is a dangerous position for England. So let's see if England could do something with it. England starts much better in the second half. Much better. What are they're going to go to VAR for what? The referee is going somewhere. What happened? Ooh, Kanza boot his eye. Ooh, okay, okay. That that could be already, you know. Okay, they're gonna go over the for VAR for red. So England could get a red card. Oh yeah, that's a red card. 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 That's a dangerous play. That's a dangerous play. That's a red card, man. Let me see what he says. Red carding. Oh my God. What a yeah, because he went over the top and slammed through the player. He went over the ball, man. He went over the ball. I never saw that it was this bad. Yeah, it is a red card, people. Let me know if you agree, people. But it is a red card, in my opinion. It's a red card. All right, so England is down to 10 players, guys. Don't and it's justified. Nothing for favor of Mexico. It's just a terrible challenge. Whipping cross to the back stick, and player went down. They're gonna give a free kick to England. Free kick to England. And Hurricane is down. Hurricane down, rolling. Yeah, DL stuck. It's a red card. DL stuck. Hurricane. There's nothing. Hurricane, good defending there. Hurricane. No, Leon, but Leon, the Messi one is different. It's a red. It's a red, man. The guy fly through, eye boots. All right, so people, Mexico was the better team in the game, being that way, So let's see if Mexico can take an advantage because now England is going to sit back a lot more and just go for the counter. England is going to just put one striker on. That's it. I don't know who they're going to sacrifice. They're going to sacrifice someone, though. It's all Messi's fault. Oh my God! All right, so guys, Mexico going down the left hand side. England trying to keep shape. I don't think England is going to keep the shape. I think they're going to concede. But I think that they have something else. They're going to put a fight on. It's going to be a dog fight. Oh, England will get a substitution, people. So John Stones will be coming on. I told you that they're going to go for one striker. Harry Kane is going to go up front and try to hold on to the play. But the only good thing is, my boy Montez is off. If Montez was on the field, it would have Hurricane can't do nothing because he's so big. But they have changed that, so that could be a problem. They said penalty awarded to England. They said penalty awarded to England. I am not there as yet. Oh my God, what's going on in this game? What happened? All right, so, let me see it. What the hell? All right, let me see. Let me see the replay. 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 It looks close. It looks close. Let me see the replay. So it's a long kick from Pickford. Ooh, unball in the play. I think it's a penalty. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. England is the luckiest team on planet Earth. England is the luckiest team on planet Earth. All right, England, you need to score this. All right, yes, another poor mistake. But I thought a handball is in that play, A handball, I think a handball is in that play, They need to go and revisit, They need to go and revisit him because the handball was in that play, So that should have technically be stopped, and be but I don't see the referee said he's not going to the VAR. And we saw handball. So why he doesn't look at it? Because it's a penny, but if they go and look, there was a handball in the play. Hurricane must. Yes, I'm surprised that they don't go and look at it, but maybe because he gave the red card, he doesn't want to mix up the game. All right, come on, Hurricane, you need to get this because if you don't get this, England not winning today. Come on, Harry. This is your opportunity. This is your opportunity. All right, look at Hurricane gets it to make it 3-1. How much goals is that for Hurricane now? Ooh, went the correct way as well. He went the correct way. All right, so our England gets their goal. England gets a goal. And Mexico need a fast reply. A fast reply within the next 10 minutes. Yeah, 6 now. Okay, all right. Mexico need a fast reply. Well, deal. I think a handball was in that play, but the referee because he already made the red card, I thought he just gave that to England. Yeah, because I'm just seeing the replay again. A handball was in that play, and I'm surprised that they don't go back for that. Because the players them forcing him to go to the VAR to check, but he's just checking for the penalty. JD, your money burn up? Okay, no, my money ain't burn up. So more coming off, and Brian coming on. So it's still Jimenez. Oh, Jimenez coming on. Oh God. Oh God. Santiago Jimenez coming on, people. So Mexico going for it now. So who your money is on now, guys? 3-1. 3-1. You say England do it? People down to 10 players, I am not sure. Within the next 10 minutes, I can tell you that, all right? Within 10 minutes, I will tell you that. Because all England doing is just kicking the ball long. I can't believe what I'm watching. England just trying to pump the ball from goalkeeper back to front. This is this is 1950s football from England. All right, England work it inside. Referee gives a free kick for that. Yeah, Hurricane, come on, man. Hurricane, you're gonna drop for everything, man. You're gonna drop for everything, bad. Hurricane dropping on the floor for everything. Yeah, man. Mexico can still come back. They just brought on more, just Jimenez. They just brought on Jimenez, so that means they have a next big striker up there. So that's a next striker to push on their back line. Jimenez is very good with his movement, man. I know you have a red card. I know they're gonna score again. I know they're gonna score back. Quiones works it wide, whip it in. Good block, England. Stones, good work there from Stones. Early cross here for Mexico. Put it to the box stick. Keeper comes out. Players clash. Empty goal. Just put it to the damn goal, man. Too slow, man. They're too slow, man. Pickford clash with his defender and both of them out of the goal. Just put it back to the damn goal. Game over now for real? No, guard, game ain't over at all. You have to give it 10 more minutes. If Mexico can't score by before the 70th minute, you know England is not going to play in the football. And just a while ago, Mexico should have scored. Just kick the ball to the goal. So I can't call it blood. A next goal is in it for Mexico at least. All right, hold up here for Garden. Garden coming on left hand side, trying to look at next penalty. I don't know. I think Guard doesn't see that it's 60th minute in the game, you know. All right, so Mexico breaking down the backside. Quiones squares him up. Go down the byline, brother. Quiones goes inside, and why you turn there? Hold it back to the guy. But Quiones shouldn't have even put it in. Go down the byline and whip it in. That's what your job is. 10 minutes we will call it, people. I think it should go to 80 minutes. Whipping cross here from Mexico. Clearance, England. Corner coming up for England. For Mexico. Let's see if Mexico can get 5 or 6 shots off in the next 5 minutes. And draw at least 2 saves. But England will score again. Guard, England don't play nothing in this game. I'm surprised that the England play Aram football today, blood. Just kick the ball from Pickford to the front and get something out of it. Wick comes to back stick. First ball cleared. Mexico still on the ball. Put it back in the box. Don't wait. Put it back in the box. Early on the ball. Mexico turn. Still on the ball. Put it back in the box now. Back stick empty. Mexico had the back stick empty. Put the ball inside the box. Good defending here, Mexico. In the box, same way, Mexico. Mexico still on the ball. Oh, referee. Free kick. Free kick, Mexico. Put the ball back in the box, man. Stop waiting, man. All England have is Garden trying to run down the wing. They have nothing else. They are not doing nothing in the game. Just put the ball back in the box and try score. They are just trying to score, Stop with the over-the-top passing. England ain't doing nothing for you to pass the ball 700 times. They are not making it complex. Just put the ball back in the box. If they miss it, you put it in the back of the net. Oh, they are checking a penalty for Mexico. They are checking a penalty for Mexico, people. They are checking a penalty back for Mexico. Jesus Christ, so we don't have to even wait. They are checking a penalty for Mexico. Oh yeah, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Oh yeah, that's a penalty. That's a penalty, man. That's a penalty. The guy going for the ball and Hurricane kicks his foot in the ear. So that's a penalty. Penalty, blood. So we don't even have to wait. Come on, Mexico, you got to score this and put the brakes on them. Put the brakes on them. Of course, it's a penalty. So why would he not give it? He never touched the ball none at all. That has to be a penalty. He never touched the penalty. Mexico has to score here. If they don't score, England winning it for sure. If they don't score, England winning it. All right. So we have Raul on the ball. Raul, please don't let me down. We need the goal. We need the goal. Yeah, that's a penalty. That's a penalty all day, people. Hurricane did not even touch the player. Yellow card England. Yellow card to Hurricane. Yellow card to Hurricane. So, so we need the 3-2, and then the game is going to be on because now it's going to be a tactics 3-2, people, 3-2. Mexico back in it, blood. Because it's sad, people. Mexico have been the better team the whole game, and they're losing. So I needed to go 3-3 and let England have to play some football. So they got it in the 10 minutes. Come on, Raul beats Tiny and Pickfords. All right, Tiny and Pickfords. All right, so people, game on, game on. People, 3-2. And JD, take back your money. No, no, no. Game on. Come on, Mexico. Mexico rolling on them. 4-3. This is going to be a 4-3 game for real. Raul Jimenez might be one of the greatest Mexican player ever, man. This. All right, come on, people. England will go long again. England will go long again to create something. All right, good control if Harry Kane. England got it back into the box, and it's cleared. It's clear for Mexico. And Mexico tried to go. Referee said he got the ball. Referee said continue, and it's no Mexico on the ball. You people, this game is going a wire. And the referee says stop the game because player is injured. So England is taking as much time on the field. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, is that a yellow card? Okay, what's going on here? Fight a breakout? He gave the Mexican a yellow card. He said someone elbowed him. So let me see the replay. What took place? The fight is breaking out now. Because they gave a Mexican a yellow card, and he's saying, but someone elbowed him in his face. Too much VAR? Well, I don't know, people. So let me tell you the numbers so far, because obviously Mexico would be dominating the possession. So let me give you that. So statistics at the moment, yeah, Mexico 60% possession, 10 shots to 5 for England. So people, the red card never had nothing to do with it. Mexico was always the better team in this game. England is just kicking from back to front because they can't pass through midfield of Mexico. They're just trying to use garden speed, and try to get Hurricane on some of the balls. The change from Montes coming off helped Hurricane play more centrally because he was running off Montes, because Montes is so big for Hurricane. So Mexicans need to come back, man. I had a feeling this game was going to go end 3-2. Well, this game is not ended 3-2, Van. Believe me, your feeling is wrong. Mexico will die before they don't score a next goal. So England have to score the fourth goal to win this. The good thing for England, this strategy that they're using, they can bring on Marcus Rashford, and Marcus Rashford does the same, people. Marcus Rashford could do the same thing as well, people. So that's the only good thing for England here. Marcus Rashford can do the same. All right, so who you guys money is on now, people? Who you guys money on? All right, so Neymar retire from football. Yes, he can go. All right. I think England is not in the running business. They are trying to conserve energy due to the altitude. But okay. So they are just gonna go long forever. All right. It look like England have made some changes. So let you pay attention to that. All right. They are bringing in the big far with the big. They are bringing in Dan Burns. Oh my God. England is going. Dan Burns is coming in. People. Dan Burns is coming in. Dan Burns is coming in, so that means they're trying to add height to their team so they can keep the forwards them still running up front. All right. Let me see if this is a good one because Mexico has 10 shots so far, and Mexico will have 17 shots. So Pickford has to save one of these shots. They are gonna give them a save. Yeah, Dan Burns is from Newcastle. Dan Burns is from Newcastle. All right, so Mexico working it to the left hand side. England staying as narrow as possible. Alvaro put it inside early. No, they decided that they're not going to put it inside. Still on the ball, Mexico. Reset it. Or Mexico got closer and closer. Move the ball faster, man. Whip it in early. Pass the ball, man. Put it to the back stick. Player can't control. England clears their line. And it's back to Mexico. So England is just sitting back at this moment and trying to soak up pressure for a little time. All right, it is 76 minutes now on the clock. Mexico, still working. England, Mexico whips it in early, took a deflection. Goalkeeper and defender got collided. England had to make the secondary clearance, and it's back to Mexico. England is definitely panicking, people. England is if Mexico scores again, England is done. If Mexico scores again, England done. Whipping cross here, England. England clear their lines. Back to Mexico. Yes, England is only defending now. They are only defending. They are not going for no other attack. It's only defend. They are trying to keep that goal. Mexico have one on the far right. Alvaro whip it in early. Oh my God, man! Why are they so slow? Whip it into the back stick. Two Mexicans collided with each other. That was the opportunity. England cleared their lines again. Mexico goalkeeper is actually 20 yards up the pitch. So Mexico coming down the right hand side. Alvaro early beats Jed Spence. Good return. Jed Spence for the block. Mexico puts it into the back stick. England clears their line. Secondary ball goes to Mexico again. Quinones put the ball in the box. Mexico has acres of space, but I don't know what they're trying to do. Whip it into the box stick, empty to the box stick. Try volley it instant. Mexico inside the box. He's going to take a shot. The shot is blocked. Whipping cross to the box stick, Mexico. Clearance again, England. Double decker bus. Okay. And Mexico coming down the left hand side. Resets it. Change it to the left early. Beats one. Whips it across to the box stick. What a defend there from Jed Spence. 77 minutes in the game. George Sanchez is out. Alvaro in midfield. So they're adding an next midfielder. Yes, I think England panicking way too early, people. Way too early. Dan Burns gonna score. All right, all right. I think Mexico has a next goal in them. So England has to have one next one to win. Whipping to the box stick here. Pickford arms is so short. He can't hold onto the ball. So next corner coming in for Mexico. Jesus Christ. This looks like a whole night a thing for the game. Oh, 79 minutes in the game. Early whipping cross, and it's black again. Another corner coming up for Mexico. Jesus Christ. Mexico, I don't think Mexico is controlling things as to what they were doing from before. 10 more minutes plus extra time. Whipping cross here. Flick on. Mexico flick on the ball from inside the goal. Oh, God. Alvarez, that is a empty goal. Alvarez jump. Alvarez jump. And the ball, it is side of his head. He's in the goal. That was a big chance there from Alvarez. But Mexico is speeding things up, so let's see. All right? Let's see. Because England have two errors in them, man. England has two errors in them. Mexico puts it inside the box. England clears it. So another throw in for Mexico. Quiones is off. And Guillermo is on. So, well, England better don't concede because I'm telling you, the mountain that they have to climb if they concede. They got to win this early cross here. Poor from Mexico. Come on, Mexico. Get 5 to 6 good strike. Stop trying to whip it inside the box. Because it might not always work out. The England clearing it too fast. All right, so they brought in Guillermo for the size. So let's see if he can do something. All right, Mexico coming on the left-hand side. Let's see if he can find some space. All right, Mexico working the space here. Our early cross inside the box. And Guillermo gets in. No, it is Santiago Jimenez gets onto the ball and he goes, aye, that's a good opportunity there. It's like a game of throne. Billy, was it too early for the shape to change for England? I actually think so, man. I think that dropping off for 15 minutes plus 10 minutes extra time, I think that is too much. England literally can't play out, none at all. England goes long, gave it straight back to Mexico. And Tiffin ref gave Mexico a bogus. Dan Youth, can you just stop lying, Dan Youth? Dan Youth, please, just watch the game, blood. It's 100% penalty, brother. Both of the penalties were penalties. Mexico coming on the break again. This could be problematic because Santiago Jimenez are good defending again from England. Mexico again on the break. Jesus Christ. At this rate, it's what? Almost 15 shots to 5 to Mexico. Mexico is dominating possession, everything, but they need back a goal just to get it level. Mexico is getting back into the 18 yard. Coming down the left hand side. They're going to try and whip it inside. Good defending England. And this could be a corner coming up. Oh my God. England is living dangerous. Mexico causing us a problem. Alvarez. Oh my God. Poor from me. Poor dear from me. From them. Referee's gonna give them. Referee gave England the goal kick. Save England around 50 more seconds. England is gonna go long. Go long to Hurricane. Hurricane gets a free kick. Hurricane gets a free kick. Oh wow. So they can bring their team up the pitch. That's a bad foul, yeah, man. That's a bad foul. Oh, referee. Come on, referee. If Mexico smart, them isolate one of the wide defenders and run at them to win a penalty. Well, they have to try, you know. I think England don't want to score. England just want to kill as much time. I think England tried to look something just to kill time. They are not trying to score. They're trying to hold back Mexico in their own half, kill as much time. 85 minutes now, people. Still 3-2. All right, Mexico coming down the right hand side, whips it in. Good clearance here for England, and England won it back. But England will be clearing their lines because Mexico has a lot of bodies around the box. So let's see if England could get it. No, England can't get the follow up ball, and Mexico will be coming back at them again. But Mexico need to end these things in shots. They need to stop waste the time. They need to end it in shot. Let Pickford save some of these balls and stop trying to look for the best opening. That could be a penalty, you know. That could be another penalty, you know, people. I'm surprised that Mexico not calling for another penalty, you know. But Mexico still trying, people. Mexico trying hard. And England, oh, they are asking for a penalty. They are asking for the penalty. They're asking for the penalty. Good clear there for Pickford. Put it back wide, man. Stop slow the game down, man. Offside. Offside. But I guess they must have to go back to the free kick. Okay, that's not a penalty. Come on, get the game speed is sped up. All right, Mexico break through the lines and they're back to the left hand side, whips it across. This could be problem for England again. Good work, England. Mexico shutting down England very well to get the ball back. The bodies in midfield really working, but they need to get the ball on top to strike it from on top, or else they're gonna be in serious trouble. Stop trying to whip it in because they have too much bodies inside, and the strikers are not getting it. Try to strike from top of the box. Good work there from Jed Spence. Iran left the ball. All right, so it's going to 89 minutes now, people. So England chipping down the time. We know it's going to be 10 plus extra minutes. So England don't have to worry. It's still going to be a long time. See me? All right, referee says continue play. A man said he doesn't think um, um, Jamaica will compete with Mexico. Mexico and those teams already further away from Jamaica from a long time, blood. Okay, good save there from Pickford. 89 minutes over. So we're about to get extra time now. Let's see how much extra time goes on. Let's see how much extra time goes on. Long ball here from England. Oh, they gave England. Yo, referee. That's a cheap free kick, man. That's a cheap free kick, man. Hurricane. Morgan Rogers comes in for Hurricane. Nothing less than 10 minutes extra time, you know. Yeah, Kane coming off because clearly they're not trying to score. They're trying to defend. Morgan Rogers still can do his thing. But you had some bodies in midfield. Mexico is going about it the wrong way. Have a disadvantage. Yes, that's why I said put it on the top. But tell you what, the game still continues. Let me see the extra time. 11 minutes extra time. 11 minutes extra time. I knew it was going to be about something like that. 11-minute extra time. Mexico on the break. Good work here from England. But Mexico got a lot of bodies inside the box. Let's see. England trying to get themselves under control. England will clear their lines. 11-minute extra time. So England has to fight 11 more minutes out of this damn place. Good Lord. We might be here until 6 o'clock, guys, because this is enough time for Mexico to score. Yes, 11 minutes is about justified. You have too much long fouls here. Mexico on the break coming down the left-hand side. Pickford. Pickford working there, man. All right, Mexico moving it a little bit faster, but I still need to get more shot. Once you get it on the top of the D, take the shot. Deflection, you can take it in the goal. Yeah, Pickford is doing but better with the 10 players. Obviously, he has the tall defenders around him. But it's 11 minutes in, it's a long time. Early. England getting two over there, but it's a lot. Put it over in the box because you have less players in the box, man. If two players coming over to you, they have even more less players. But yeah. Danute, Paraguay never came here to play any football. Paraguay see every team playing football and giving their fans something to be proud about. Even England never came into this game and played good, but they still scored 3 goals and they're finding a way to win. You understand me? That is what you like. You get me? Paraguay, it was just they need to beat up Mbappe. They need to beat up Mbappe. They need to kill Olis. That's their whole ambition. They never had any ambition to win the game. Mexico is going out. Yeah, I would say the crosses so far are poor. But just try get on top of the deep. Run out, leave them, left the defenders and take the shots them on top of the D. Good defending there from England. Mexico crowding them. Referee letting it go. England holding up the play. Because England has no strikers now, so England looking at free kick, All right, so Mexico back on the ball. So England has no outlet. Obviously they have changes once they can concede. If they do concede, they have changes to bring on Rashford and those guys. But I wouldn't really gamble. It's like you're asking them to score on you. You understand? But the good thing you have not seen any clear cut chances as yet. Okay. Shot here from Mexico. England goes long, and Mexico gets the ball yet again. Yeah, England just shut down, man. England shut down. 20 minutes out of defending. Mexico on the counter again. So Mexico is trying to get as much out of the time, which they are doing an incredible work because England can't keep on the ball. Yeah, only thing I would say, they need to move the ball faster. And stop crossing the ball. England have some 8-footers in the box blood. Stop crossing the ball, man. Get into the box a lot more, like what England did. Get into the box. You know, England pulling off the antics, trying to kill time. Trying to look a free kick up the pitch. And the referee not letting them have it, which is good. All right, England has 6 more minutes to go. 6 more minutes. Still a lot of time on the clock. But Mexico need a good opportunity. They have not created a good opportunity for 30 minutes because they keep on trying to lump the ball into the box rather than pass the ball. Shot blocked there. Clearance England. Mexico coming back again. Puts it in early. Clearance again England. Mexico works it early. Puts it back on top of the. Fire it. Fire it from early. Fire it. It can beat Pickford. I'm telling you, it can beat Pickford. All right, better there. Let it make sure you take a dip. Yes, fire it. Bellingham is a player of the game for you. All right. Well, the game ain't finishing the blood. Mexico still have like 3 more minutes. Get the double up overlaps because they're inside the box. Stop putting it inside the box, man. Mexico and their last wings. Let's see if they could pull off something. On off. They got at least they're getting into the box to get the shots off, but it's not getting on target. The game is over, JD. Now, how can the game over, blood? We have 3 more minutes, 4 more minutes, and then the referee is going to give them an extra. And they are on the ball over and over. Emperor reaction want the game over. No. It's World Cup, this man. It's a World Cup. It's a World Cup. They're fighting and England fighting as well. 4 more minutes. England need to get some times. Hold up some time. It's over for Mexico, JD. All right. Oh, it's over for Mexico. England scored. Am I not seeing something? England scored. It's done, JD, man. Relax. Really? No. When you guys are telling me that it's done from around 20 minutes in the game. and okay. So clearly, I'm not seeing it. Time is on the clock, blood. And Mexico has more players on the field. And England ain't that brave. No, they're trying to hold the ball. That is poor from Mexico in there. Yeah, Mexico trying to get to England, but England just kicking the ball away, trying to kill time. And Mexico finally won back the ball. guard one. Oh my God, guard. And Mexico get more respect than United States. Mexico have a final break, people, and a corner coming up for Mexico. God damn. This game is cooked and well done. Almost time to clear up the food plate. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Mexico should have done better. You know, they got every opportunity to win this. All right, come on, Mexico. You have the last opportunity. If we know the World Cup going, one whipping cross and it's 3-3. Hell and Powderhouse. Come on, Mexico. Give with the 3-3. Mexico whips it inside the box. England clears it. Ah. Come on, Mexico, let me down, man. Maybe you guys are right, but I'm not giving up until the 2 minutes passes. Pickford drops on the ground, killing 55 thing. Jordan Henderson, yellow card. England trying every tactics on planet Earth. Mexico is back down on England's throat. Good work here from England. And Mexico won it back again. Oh, God. People, it's not over. Give it until the last minute. Mexico will be fighting for this cross. England, don't give them the cross. All right, the Mexican finally found a way for the cross. Mexico to the box stick. England again. Out there back to the Mexicans. The Mexicans them coming back again. Oh my God. The game is not done. All right. Game is not done. And stop telling me that game over until the whistle blow and I saw every system finish. All right, whipping cross here for Mexico. Good position in there for England. This is a slippage for England. Get the shot off. Get the shot off. Get the shot off. Back, good ball inside the back stick. Put it on. Get a shot. Corner coming in for Canada again. Yeah, me Mexico again. I can't. I'm losing it. 10v10. Oh God. People, one more corner. England have really saved their skins. Oh God, I can't believe this. Come on, give us pump something good in the box, man. The last chance you have. The last chance to the box. Come on, man. Give we a shot. Make Pickford save something. Tiny and Pickford. Good black, but running. Another corner coming in for Mexico. You guys said it's over, but we can't. As long as the game playing, blood, we cannot be over here. I'm saying foolishness. Come on, Mexico. Don't push it out because they're gonna blow the whistle. Put it back into the box, blood. Referee, make sure they allow it in the box. Because the 3-3's on the cards. Referee, don't do that. The better team lost tonight, people. The better team lost. The better team lost. I can tell you, Mexico is a bit. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna stick to my word. I'm gonna give England credit. I'm gonna give England credit. I'm gonna give England for credit. They fought like dogs. You know, they fought like dogs. Yes. So England finished this game with 33% possession, and I can tell you that it's literally 33% possession they had in this game. 6 shots, 3 on target, which is essential, clinical, to 20 for Mexico. 20 for Mexico. And 2 big chances out of that. Their XG is higher. Everything is higher, but that don't work. That don't work, man. You get knocked out, man, you know? England played smartly. Mexico were rubbish. Mexico were the better team, but the shots, yeah. Again, Concacaf reached their level. Jaros, you got to come and give Mexico some credit, man. um, Jaros, you got to give Mexico some credit, man. Jaros, we have never seen a CONCACAF team deal with a big team like this. Jaros, we can't disrespect Mexico today, Jaros. Come on, Jaros, man. Come on, at least give them some credit, man. This is the remember before the red card, you know. USA. All right, people. So Mexico went out, but they went out with a bang, you know. England I think Mexico stole this game. Mexico stole this game because England only created one goal. The next two goals they gave to Mexico, they pretty much gave away. So Mexico create this. England did nothing in the game and won the game. Literal nothing in the game. Congratulations, England. Yeah, Mexico look like they're going places, blood. You know, when Mexico holds these teams from Concacaf, they are going to get some beaten. Oh my God. All right, so people, yeah, man, massive respect. Another one, another one. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, people. I just saw 5 o'clock in the morning, and I have to get some sleep to wake up back to get my life back on track. And I have to do this thing again tomorrow, 2 o'clock for Belgium, United States. But tell you what, you guys are here and we burned down the building. So massive, massive respect yet again. And thanks for the support. Big up Unwon. Big up Van, Gart, Omar, Eni, Jaros, Lee Young, all the mans them in the building. Saw Dima J and everybody, Omar Henry, Float Management, Safe Path. Yeah, man, make sure to smash the like button on the way out. England got it on the day, but I can tell you, Mexico might be licking their trap. Mexico should have won this game with 11 versus 11 and with 10 versus 11. Mexico got every opportunity to win this game and never won this game. I'm not taking anything from them. Mexico is the best we have to offer. Yes, Mexico is better than United States, blood. Mexico better than United States. Because, Mexico better than United States. I'm telling you, blood. Mexico is the best team in CONCACAF. They just need to sharpen up on a few things. Yes, I think the 10 man give England an opportunity to sit back without anyone complain. Because England was sitting back in the game from day one. Because that's what people never realize. England was sitting back in the game from day one. But no, they can comfortably sit back for the whole game when they have the red card. So red card actually helped England than cost England. Because once England was coming out, Mexico was getting in behind them. But once England can't come out, they got an opportunity to stay in. Mexico was getting in behind England the whole damn day until they get the 10 players. And that's why they always said 10 players is harder to play against than 11 players. So, credit to England. They got it. They played their haram football and got a victory today. You know, Gordon has to be the man of the match. The reason why Gordon has to be the man of the match, Harry Kane couldn't do nothing with England, with Mexico today. He struggled against Montes. Montes was so big, Harry Kane couldn't do nothing with Montes. But Gordon's pace gave them an outlet always. So Gordon was the man of the match to me. I know you guys will give Bellingham because he got the 2 goals, but Gordon was the man of the match. JD, before you go, who wins England, Norway? Norway beat England, man. Norway beat England. England average blood. Jude is clear the man of the match because he got the 2 goals. But no, it's Gordon keep on making it. Without Gordon, I don't think Mexico fear in England, none at all. And I think that Gordon had that extra speed on that side. I have to give him his credit. But if you say Jude, not gonna fight. He got the 2 goals, and without those 2 goals, they ain't winning nothing. So I can understand where you're coming from. But guys, we are gonna wrap it up now. Thanks yet again for a beautiful one. We're gonna do this tomorrow again. Congratulations in England. Bye bye. Take care.